Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. It is Friday, May 24th, 2024, and we are live at the Hive. All right. We made it another week, and tonight we're going to talk about the top 5 things to do before buying a pocket knife. We're going to delve into it. It's going to be fun. We're going to get into the mysteries of what people do when they are looking for a pocket knife for the first time, or if you're a knife enthusiast, you're already part of the knife community, or maybe you're not in the knife community, but you're a lurker and you're checking out the comments and you're just starting to get into this thing. And you're like, how in the world do I decide whether to buy a knife or what knife to buy? What kind of knife? What kind of knife steel do I buy? What kind of blade? What kind of shape? What kind of action? Do I want ball bearings? Do I want phosphor bronze washers? Do I want a reversible clip? Do I need a reversible clip? Do I want a fixed blade? Do I want a balisong? It is an endless question in the knife community and among knife enthusiasts and knife collectors, and we're going to delve into it. Just like we delve into every single Friday night title. You all know what's going to happen. We have a lot of fun. Mrs. Beez always comes down in a couple hours. This is about a 3 to 4 hour live stream, and we go through so many things. We'll check out and see who has a birthday. And it's always an open pocket check. And a big shout out to all of our veterans, past, present, and future. Thank you for your service. And thank you to all the law enforcement out there and first responders and all the Beez Bladers that are at work right now and you're listening with your ear pod, or if you're driving down the road and you're listening but you're not watching, you can always watch later, but I'll let you know what we're all talking about, what people are saying in the chats. Thank you very much to all the Beez Blades moderators. You are all awesome sauce. I mean, some awesome sauce with a little bit of pow right in the kisser. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I happen to have that shirt on tonight. I'll probably have this shirt on at Blade Show when we're hanging out here in just a couple weeks. Ooh, I know Ken Faulkner has this timer going. I don't know how soon it's going to be, but it's going to be really, really soon. And a big shout out to Blade Binge. BladeBingeShop.com. BladeBinge.com. You can go there. I have 10% off to the shop where you can get all the new knives. And if you want to go and check out Blade Binge Marketplace, that's where you can buy and sell knives on the secondary market. We'll check that out, don't you worry. There's so much to cover. The knife table is absolutely packed with knives, everyday carry gear. I have so much accoutrement. I have a multi-tool. I have a couple multi-tools, various flashlights, the new hotness. And I mean the new hotness for flashlights. It also serves as a lantern. You guys probably saw it earlier this week. And then I have 3 brand new gravity knives that we're going to talk about. And I have a very, very hot item from QSP. It is nice. It is so nice. And a big shout out to, and I know everyone's talking. I haven't looked yet because I'm actually concentrating for just a moment before I engage. And number 1, engage. She can't do it, Captain. She can't take much more. Oh my gosh, here we go. It's gonna be a good one. Are you ready? Sit back, relax, get a knife, get some snacks, flip and flick and sharpen your knives, fiddle fart in your man cave or your she shed. Is that what they call them? A she shed? I cleaned my garage out this week, just so you know. I know you all were very interested to know that I got my garage cleaned out. Whoo, boy, do we have a lot to talk about. Hello, Beez Bladers. What's going on? Ken Faulkner. 13 days, 9 hours, and 40 minutes until Blade Show. There is your official Blade Show update. And I'm hoping that Ken will, throughout the night, maybe give us an update from time to time of just how many days and hours and minutes are left until Blade Show. It is about that time. I hope if you're going that you saved up a couple doll hairs. I know I'm trying to save up a couple doll hairs in case I find that special knife. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get it. Now, I got a knife last year. This might be Mrs. B's year because I got a knife last year, a special knife. Mrs. B's got a special knife the year before. And so I don't know. It's anybody's guess as to what's going to happen. Me and Mrs. Beez will be there, and you know, it's going to be hot competition. Who gets to spin the doll hairs on a fancy knife? And Mrs. Beez celebrated her birthday this weekend. We went to the lake. We went fishing. We'll give you a full update of what happened on that front when she comes down here in a little bit. And of course, Bogey will be down to say hello. What's up, Fook Duzley and Marco and Betty Davis, Kobe Venable, Canal Wright, Homer Feltez, Robert Feely, David Cooley, El Cap Addict, David Coolis, Marco. Everybody's showing up. What's up, Fed Harrison? It's Splitting Slices. How you all doing tonight? Are we having a good night? I mean, that's the question. Is it a good night? Are we having fun? You know what is really odd is that I don't see Top Dog. That is very odd. I hope Top Dog is okay. It is an oddness to not see him here first before anyone. I'm going to have to call and check up on him and say, hey, dude, you all right? What's going on? Yeah, that actually throws me off. Splitting Slices said, I sure hope all going to Blade Show have your tickets, travel, and lodging arrangements. If not, start here. And he just put up a link to Blade Show. How about that? What's up, Tim Titus? Blue Sun said, hit the like, guys. Oh, yeah. If we get to 300 likes tonight, we're going to do a extra special giveaway, just like we always do when we get to 300 likes. Sometimes it's more than that. You know, you never know what I might have planned. Blade Walker, he said, hello, Bees. Hope you're doing well, bud, and everyone. Yes, man, we are doing great. Rothmo said 73 are here, 43 likes. What's up, Knives, I guess? BFV Gunner said, I figured it out. The 17th wedding anniversary present is furniture. So I got a set of Flytanium scales for the custom bug out. I bought the misses for our 15th. That is grand. I love it. That is pretty good. Now that is furniture. That's pretty good. I like it. That I mean, you know what? You just threw me off. I got to remember that. I'd be like, anytime we need any kind of what do you call that? Something to do with the house. I'm just going to turn that word around to make it something that goes on a knife. Now, listen, I'm going to need your all help tonight on a couple things. El Cap said, top Dog is here, but his eyes are bothering me. Okay. Shout out to Top Dog. I hope your eyes, man, rest your eyes. Just listen, bro. Just listen, bro, Ham. Yeah, his eyes have been bugging him lately, so we're gonna let him rest his eyes. Okay, just so I know he's here. He's here. Colby Venable said, hey, Sean Batts. Now listen, I'm gonna need your all's help on a couple things. All right. First of all, we're gonna go through these subjects in a couple different orders. Right now, and I'm gonna bring this up later because right now there's probably 70 so or something people in here, but that will change. That will turn into, we always end up with 200 to 300 people in here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it up again because I need your all's help. BFV Gunner said, I'll post pics on Instagram after I do the swap. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So here's my first question. I need help from you all is if you had $200, if you could spend up to $200 on a Benchmade knife at Blade HQ, and I have a link to Blade HQ, by the way. Thank you, moderators. What knife should I buy if I was going to buy a knife for $200 or less, and it has to be a Benchmade, and it has to be from Blade HQ? That's my question. Knives, I guess, the most important question when buying a knife is it tip up? Ooh, okay. Now, there we go. We're starting out with that. The top 5 things to do before buying a folding knife. Is it tip up? Very, very good. I love it. We're already getting answers. Kathleen Smith said a 940. Clarence said a bailout. Rothmo said a bug. Bailout. We got a Griptilian. Okay. Kevin Kirk said Presidio 2. Now, are these knives that are 200 or less? That's the thing. Because when I was going and looking on Blade HQ at Benchmade knives, when you're looking at 200 or less, it cuts a lot of them out because, you know, you got to pay for that. What do you call it? The butterfly. Knives, I guess, said tip up is the Lord's carry. Robert Feely said, is the clip reversible? Okay, reversible clip. We're gonna figure out the top 5 things to do before buying a folding pocket knife. One question is the tip up? Another person said reversible clip. LCAP said the bailout and 940 are over 200. Kevin Kirk said the Presidio 2. Okay, Presidio 2. I'll have to look at that one because I can't even remember what that one looks like. Mox Fox Hobby said QSP Penguin. Toe Jammer said the one that honestly catches my eye. You know, the one Benchmade that you know what? I'm just gonna do this because I'm really curious. I want to know what y'all think about this. If a moderator wouldn't mind putting my Blade HQ posting that link, I'm gonna share this with you all. We're just gonna go on a quick little tangent here, a little side tangent. Let me see if you can see what I see. I'm ready for Christmas already. Let's see. This is we're talking. This is right now is May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We're only 7 months till Christmas. Just keep that in mind. It'll be here before you know it. Knives, I guess, said, will the blade steel hold up to what you need? If you're a light user, D2 will take care of you and give you a great knife. A great knife, cheap. Will blade steel hold up? Will the steel hold up to intended use? How about that? And that brings up another topic, which is a whole other 3-hour live stream, is I would hazard to say that the majority of folks that are in the knife world, once they've got into buying knives that are other than in a blister pack at a store or a gas station or something like that, and they discover there's this whole world of knives and blade steels and everything else, I would say that the looks and the function and the geometry would probably mean more if you got a knife and didn't know what it was made out of. But, you know, knowing what's stamped on that, what that steel's made out of, that's one thing. But also, just how much do you use your knife? Are you going to actually dull it down to where you need a super steel, like M390 or K390 or J642? Have you guys heard of that one yet? But that's a whole other discussion. Knives, I guess, said, oh, I already read that. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Betty and Tim B? Robert Feely said, what is your budget? I'm talking about from Blade HQ. Oh, I am sitting on Blade HQ, and I didn't even let me bring this up. I've got it on 50%. Let me blow the screen up. All right, here we go. Benchmade. Now, see, this is something nice that is really cool about Blade HQs. So I put in Benchmade. Now we're on Benchmades. So now I can go to, I don't want an auto. I don't want a fixed blade. I don't want an OTF. I want a folding knife. So I click folding. And now we're on folding knives. And now I can go down here. Now, see, it says 100 to 250. I can't say 200 or less. So I'm going to click 100 to 250. And now here's something else. Ones that are in stock. So there's 32 options in that price range. Now, this one here is the one in particular I wanted to bring up. The Benchmade 942 Osborne. Is it just me, or does that blade look kind of weird? Stacy Bolster Blades with the $2 here. Super chat. Thank you, Stacy, for the $2 hairs. Oh my gosh, I got to get over here so I can pull up that comment. Thank you very much. She's getting the honey warmed up in the hive. Thank you very much, Stacy. She said, let's warm up the hive. Kevin Kirk's been a member for 26 months with a super chat. Kevin Kirk, holy cow, dude, 26 months. That's 2-point-something years. I mean, not years with an S on it. Years, as we say here on Beez Blades. Canal Wright said, first question, how much do I think a good knife is worth? How much do I think a good knife is worth. Ding, ding, ding. D. Edelman. What's up, D. Edelman? Mr. D. James Rainey said, I have had a 940 since 2007. It's a great knife. Okay. All right. Kevin Smith said, I finally broke down and got my first sheepdog, the Mini. Couldn't pass it up on sale. So cheap. $49. 154 cm and aluminum handles. Dude, Kaiser's been kicking some serious tail in the sale department. So you know what I think I might do? I'm getting your guys' ideas here on a Benchmade under 200 to buy. Is when I go to Blade Show here in 14 days and some odd hours, I'm going to go and check out the Benchmades. I don't know that I actually checked out Benchmade. When I go places, I've passed them up just for whatever reason. But when I go to Blade Show here in 2 weeks, I'm going to decide which one I like. Joe Kasperk's been a member for 12 months with a super chat. Joe, 1 solid year. Everybody congratulate Joe Kasperk. He's got the red bees, been a member for 1 entire year. Thank you very much, Joe, for supporting the Hive, man. That's what I'm talking about. Knives Are Alive said Adira, full-size GP knives, 175 bees. All right. Okay. Adira. I don't even know what that one is. Adira. I've never even. Oh, I got to turn on my little thing that keeps my computer from overheating. My little fan. Almost missed it. Don't want that happening. Knives, I guess that I'm rolling into Blade with maybe $200 to last 3 days. It's gonna be a struggle. Yes. If you're gonna do that, oh boy, that's tough, man. That's tough because I'm on a budget this year too, so I don't know what I'm gonna do because it takes me 3 days to see the whole place, so it's gonna just have to jump out of me. Derek Poppenhagen said bailout, get a bailout. Okay, there's another vote for a bailout. Okay. Miller 86 said, I got the Wii Equivoc coming in the mail. Sold 3 knives to cover it. Dude, rocket. Yes, I carried my Equivoc today during while at work. I changed it out after work, but I carry my Equivoc every single day of the week. BFV Gunner said the bailout in 3V is 180. There's also a S30V Griptilian for 144, which leaves budget for better scales. Really? The bailout in 3V? Bailout? Now, okay, I'm interested in that. Here's another question, since we're talking about Benchmade, is how is their S30V? I noticed a lot of their knives in the under 200 department had S30V blade steel. Is it good? I've heard good things. I went and watched a couple quick reviewish clips of it, and there was one guy saying he really liked how it sharpened and liked how it lasts, liked the carbides in it. He said he liked it better than S35VN. Now, I'm a big fan of S35VN. I like the bite that it has. I have a lot more S35 than I have S30V. Knives, I guess, that I'm going to be actively seeking a prototype of something. Last year, I scored a Devo Growler V2 prototype. Joe. Let's see. I got Joe up there. Hold on. Clarence Davis, been a member for 13 months with a super chat. He said, a 940 is nice, but a narrow blade. The bailout surprised me. Very nice knife. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting some votes here for the old bailout. And congratulations, my good friend, on 13 solid months as a Beez Bladers. Betty Davis said, Beez, I got my mini RSK. Oh, very nice, Betty. Betty's going all out with collecting. And hey, knives, I guess, and anybody in here, anybody listening or watching to this after the fact. We have a lot of people that watch the live stream after the fact. People in Germany and other countries will watch the next day and then they'll comment or they'll send me a message. If you're at Blade Show, anyone, if you happen to recognize me or see me or hear me, come up and say hello. And obviously, I'm not going to know what your face looks like. Say, hey, man, I'm Knives, I guess. And I'll be like, oh, sweet. Or whoever, please, because I don't know what you all look like unless I've met you and I can remember. So please come up and say hello. I want you to. I'm asking you to. because it's so exciting to see other people that you know them, but you don't recognize their face. Derek Poppenhaken said bees get a bailout. So there is another vote for a bailout. Okay. All right. Miller 86 said, I got the vehicle. Okay, I read that. BFV Gunner said the bailout in 3V. I read that. So I'm all about, I like some 3V. Knives, I guess, that I plan on saying hey to a bunch of people. Heck yeah. Clarence David said the Winter Blade Severn, can't wait to get mine on pre-order sometime in June or beginning of July. Ooh, yeah, that's a really cool knife. Sean Field said, hello, Hive from Wisconsin. I missed last week because it was on my youngest daughter's high school graduation. I guess that's a good reason to miss Live at the Hive. I guess, I suppose. And I'm just sitting here on the old the screen. Yeah, and I'm still a little... Betty Davis said, it's in Magna Cut. Ooh, Mrs. Fancy Pants got the Magna Cut going on. What's up, Silvano? How you doing? Said, have a bug out in S90V. Now, see, no one said anything about the S30V. Now, the bug out in S90V looks really good. And now, I think it's like it's north of 200. But that one looks really good. And, here's another question. Do I get like a bailout or something and then get scales after the fact when I'm ready to upgrade? That's another big question. So let's see how much the Benchmade bailout is. Benchmade bailout. And I'm specifically looking at Blade HQ. I have a reason. I'll tell you all about that later. 537 bailout. So here's bailouts 270, 180. So I'm guessing all the bailouts are Tonto, which I am totally cool with because I love Tonto blades. Aluminum. Okay, the rest of them are out of stock. So at Blade HQ specifically, we have aluminum scales are 270. So here we have one option at Blade HQ for a bailout. 3.38 inches. Okay, so a 3.4 inch blade. That's pretty good. David Tooley said, we're watching you, Aries EDC. Tim B said, I say do the stock scales for a week or two so you appreciate the upgraded scales even more when you put them on. Okay. Knives, I guess, said, one of my bug outs is S30V and one is M390. I have to do 4 or 5 hour live streams doing cardboard slayer to test my edge retention. I expect those bug outs to take days. All right. Scotty H said, you cannot go wrong with a Griptilian sheep's foot and S30V. Lots of options. Got another Griptilian. Get it in sheep's foot. All right. Let me take a look at that one. See, I don't know much about, I'm not familiar. I got to look up what a Griptilian looks like. That tells you anything. Benchmade Grip Tilian. Griptilian. Okay, so that's a good looking knife. Full size Griptilian looks good. Now, let me ask you all this. Now, see, I kind of like that blade shape, and I kind of like the idea of it having a blade hole, a thumb hole too. I kind of like that idea. And let me show you a knife that I like. It's kind of beefy. I trying to remember. I don't always remember the name of it. This one right here. Is this kind of similar to a Griptilian full size? What is this? The RSK MK1? Is that what this is called? Whenever knives don't have a particular name, this is Doug Ritter 20 CV. Super duper grippy grip. USA made, baby. I do. I like this blade. Ron Meg said, I'm kind of shocked you didn't know what a Griptilian looks like. Well, that's the thing, dude, is because I've never paid much attention to Benchmade. So it's just the way it's happened. So I have to know that I'm like, grip. Which one is that one? Rothmo said, Beez, what size shirt do you wear? I'd like to gift you a couple knife shirts I designed. You were my introduction to knives. Really, dude? I'm between a large and an XL. So probably, I would probably go with XL because when you wash it, it always shrinks a little bit. So XL would fit. Dude, I really appreciate that. That is cool. I'm all about having some knife shirts. I have, like Wii and Civivi, but I don't have a lot. I've worn my Lefty EDC, the one I got that said Devo, what's it called? Detent Warrior or whatever, Detent Diva. That one I got in like 2 or 3X. That thing is like wearing a muumuu. I lost a lot of weight after I bought that shirt, so I can't even wear it. I look goofy wearing that one. What's up, Kevin C? He said, "Sup, y'all? Getting ready for work? Lurk away, my friend." Fluffy Delgato said, "If I ever decide to give Benchmade money again, it will be a sheep's foot Grittillion." Oh yeah. So let's do this. Let's see. How can I show this? I know what to do. I can go like this. I can stop sharing and then I can share again. Let's take a look at it. But the question is, do you have one of the Civivi hats with the huge bill? Oh my gosh, yes I do. And I'm gonna be honest, I have some that I can give away. But the problem is, to give away one of those Civivi hats, it takes a big box. Like it cost me extra shipping to, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. That's why the live streams are so much fun. You guys are just so much fun. Let's see. Oh, there's something I can add to tonight's live stream, or to tonight's giveaway. Since you made me go look in the Civivi box, something I'm going to add to one of the giveaways tonight is this big work pad with the knives on it. Remind me when I do a giveaway, and I'll add that to it. I have a whole drawer. I have a lot of things to give away, and I try to give away a lot of stuff, and it costs money. The more giveaways I do, the more money it costs. It's fun. I don't even know where they are. I was going to show you guys one of those Civivi hats with a 4-foot long bill. Oh, here it is. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to start giving them away. The problem is it makes shipping, like I have to use a giant box. Here is your Civivi hat. I guess it would really work, if you wear glasses or something like that. But the bill on this thing is just a little redonkulous. Okay, look here. Let's see. Do I have any regular bill hats? I might have some that are a tad shorter. They're still long. It's like Donald Duck, like quack quack. They're just really long hats. Tim B said, "Reminds me of a kid in the Sandlot." Yeah, compared to a regular like Kaiser hat, the bill is how can I show you guys and you be able to see it? Look at the difference. It's just all let's see, there we go. It's hard to show the context on screen, but there you go. Look. Now, let me see. I'm trying to give you a background. Can you see the difference? How long that bill is compared to that one? Ron Meg said, "I like the Hogue version, Doug Ritter best, if that's what's in his hand." Yeah, a fishing hat for sure. Pirate ship is great for postage, said Stacy. Yeah, Stacy, that's how I keep track of my postage. I spend a few grand shipping away giveaways every year. Tim B said, "Reminds me of the kid on the Sandlot." Tim B said, "If it wasn't for the dang bill, I actually liked the design." I know. Spilleting Slices said, "That's a bill only a mother could love." Seems logical. What's up, Seems Logical? Said, "Yo, Beez, am I going to be seeing you in Atlanta?" Dude, I'm going to be there Thursday night getting my early bird pass. I already got the pass, but I'll be there Thursday night getting my wristband. So I'll see a lot of you guys and gals Thursday evening at the Cobb Arena. And then I'll be there all day Friday from start to finish. And I'll be there all day Saturday, start to finish. And I'll be there all day Sunday, start to finish. And then Sunday after, we're all going to go out to eat somewhere. I'll be going to that too. We're not leaving till Monday morning. So we're going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and leave Monday. Just so you know, BFV Gunner said, if you don't have to buy it at Blade, I've got a M4 bailout that's never left the house, never even opened. 175 shipped. Okay. That is good to know. No, I don't plan on buying a Benchmade at Blade Show. If I'm going to buy something at Blade Show, it's going to have to be something that pops out at me. I have a particular reason why I'm looking at Blade HQ for under 200, but that piques my interest. M4 blade steel, that piques my interest. M4 blade steel is good stuff, gets a good bite on it. It's not I was going to say waterproof. It's not what's the word I'm looking for? It's not stainless, but it's good stuff. Trouble Bunny said, are you doing the Fit to Pit with Ben Peterson? I don't even know anything about that. I mean, I'll be at the pit. Renee Ramon said, offering $25 off all my Blade Binge listings during the live stream. It's RJRAMON. Seems Logical said, Beez, how convincible are you for sword buying? How convincible? If you're asking if I want to buy a sword, I'm not in the market. I'll put it that way. I don't really have any wall to put a sword on right now. Knives, I guess, that I don't think Benchmade even sells anything at Blade. I was mad as heck when I saw that from both them and CRKT, just display pieces. Oh, yeah. Why in the world would you go to Blade Show and not have inventory in hand? That makes zero sense. People go there with the intention of buying knives, and you just show displays? What? Seems Logical said, because I know of a really nice sword maker who's going to be in Atlanta. Blade Walker said, what's up, Trouble Bunny? Trouble Bunny said, only calling it a Lazy Man 5K because it's going to be a walking event for me. Oh, yeah. It's definitely a walking event. Wear some comfy shoes to Blade Show. And when you get tired, just all you have to do is go downstairs, get you some Subway and sit down for a little bit and get you a rest, and then just go walk right back in or go sit on the stairs. Brad Ray said, M4 Birchwood Casey's Gun Blue looks amazing and makes it very Gun Blue makes it amazing and rust resistant. Okay. And that's the other thing is I know you can get Cerakote too. Trouble Bunny said, I already read that. Aries said, Robert, Amazon had them 20% off. BFV Gunner said, Benchmade Cerakotes their M4 bailouts in gray. Okay. All right. That was a question. Did anyone answer me on this? I've already forgot. I think I said the correct name of this knife earlier. Now, here's something that I'll tell you about this that I was a little, for how much I spent on this Doug Ritter Hogue, RSK MK1, I think is what this is. I was kind of surprised about the finish. I don't really care because it's a working knife, but for the price, I was a little surprised that the stone wash didn't take out all of the grind lines. Let's see if I can get enough light to show you. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see or not. Let me get in here. So let me just use this really cool light right here. A little my O light. Let me illuminate this and see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Well, let me clean it off here. You guys will, you'll be able to see the lot what I'm talking about. Let me turn this on low. Wow. Maybe a little moonlight. All right. You get this in one spot and then get this on there. It wants to focus on me and not the knife. Let me do this without cutting myself. Don't want to cut myself. All right. This is more difficult than you would ever imagine. See those grind lines? See those vertical lines right there? I was kind of surprised that a brand new knife that cost me almost $200, you could still see all those grind lines and it wasn't completely stonewashed. and it's like that on both sides. Doesn't bother me because this isn't like a Safe Queen, it's a user. But I thought that was odd for, you know, such a pricey knife to not be stonewashed completely. Still seems logical said, cutting yourself is bad, okay? Okay, children? It's bad, it's very bad. Okay. Grim Drake said, surely you have a Band-Aid handy. Don't call me Shirley. David Tooley said, nice fast, got some frustrating news on his Fractus order. The carbon fiber inserts were milled with lanyard holes. There's not a lanyard hole on the Fractus. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Oh my gosh. What's up, Brian F? He said, what up, bees? Hey, knife fam, happy Hive Day. Yard work is done and I'm having dinner at the Hive. Hey, speaking of yard work, all you knife nuts and knife aficionados, I had fun this week. Well, I mean, it was fun because I like doing a lot of things and I like working in the garage. I never get to work in the garage anymore. I cleaned up the garage and I took my mower deck off. I have a Cub Cadet Z1 XT1 42 inch. Took the mower deck off, turned it upside down, put some brand new blades on it, scraped and cleaned it out, lubed up the drive shaft and all that good stuff, greased her up real good. And oh, I leveled the deck this way and that way, and it was a half an inch shorter than what it says on the adjustment bar. So when I had it all the way up to 4, and I was like, there's no way this is not 4-inch tall grass. It was 3.5-inch tall grass because it was a little tall and I wanted to cut it longer. I couldn't because I had it all the way up. So I got this little, like a $10 plastic tool on Amazon. If you want to level your deck, the only way to know that it is level is not measuring the sides of the deck of your lawnmower. It's to measure at the bottom of the blade. And this little plastic tool has this long thing that goes up underneath and it touches the bottom of your blade. And over here on the outside, this, you know, the whole thing's about this long, it's plastic. On the outside, you can see what the height is. And there's a little plastic marker you can put there to mark it. It was cheap. It was probably wasn't even $10. That thing, it really comes in handy. But got that all done, raised the mower deck a half an inch, leveled it both directions. And well, on the front, you want the front of your mower deck about 1/4 of an inch lower than the back side. So if this were your mower blade, okay, let me get to where you can see it. If this were your mower blade, and this is the direction we're mowing, right? We're mowing this direction. You don't want your blades level this direction. You want your blade actually 1/4 of an inch lower in the front than in the back. You only want to cut the grass once with the front of the blade. You don't want to cut it twice. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but I've done the research, and from everything I've seen, you want the front a little bit lower. What's up, Terrence Funderburg? He said, hey, everyone. What's up, Bluetooth Blades? And Delaney's in the Hive. L Caps. Cherish said, can you review a Para 3 live? Spyderco Para 3. Yeah, I can give you a rundown on it. Mine has been something keeping the pivot tight. Let's see. Spyderco. There's Spyderco Manix 2, Spyderco Yojimbo, a Para 2, a Para 2. Where's my Para 3? You would ask. Oh, it's right there. All right, the Spyderco Para 3 live review. It's a great knife. You can have the pocket clip in any direction you want. Tip up, tip down, right hand, left hand carry. This is not the original clip that came on it. This is a Lynch Northwest clip that I put on it. I would like to have a wire clip. I really like wire clips. I like the Lynch Northwest. I'm not knocking it, but when I'm at work, I don't always want a giant silver clip. I think a black wire clip would be nice. You can see that, yeah, I run into things and bump into things, and this is a working knife. It is a slicer. It is, I mean, when you're talking about Spyderco, like a pair of 2 or a pair of 3, that if you like a knife that is slicey, you don't need one like for heavy, like stuff, right? That would probably be a Benchmade 940. See, little shorter blade, little thicker behind the edge. But if you want that slice, this is a good size knife. It has adequate handle because of the forward choil. You can see right here. There's a lot of real estate up here to rest your finger on. It's not thin. You're not resting your finger on just blade. The choil is actually also part of the G10. I have the original G10 scales on this, and the original G10 scales that come on the Spyderco 2 or 3, I like them. It's not compared to the Para 2. The Para 2 is a lot longer, a lot bigger blade, a lot bigger handle. Rothmo said, I was leaning to get my daughter's car seat out of the car and scraped my quarter panel nicely. Oh gosh, dude. Oh, what's up, Chris Hole? Thomas Wheeler said, just got my Gonzo 729. Ooh, very nice. I wonder if that's the one that I was just looking at a couple days ago. The Gonzo 729. Actually, I think these giveaway knives are sitting on top of my Gonzo 729. And yeah, I still have the sniffles. It's still hanging around. Oh no, I think I might have moved the Gonzos, or did I? Yeah, but here's the question. Do any of you have one of these bad boys? Bet you don't. You get one of these for your kids or your grandkids or something, and it comes in pieces, and you put it together, and you can teach them how to put a knife together. Actually, I have a knife kit from, boy, I'm going off topic. I have a knife kit from Jen for adults now. They have one for adults. And here is a Gonzo that is a Ontario Rat. Very similar to an Ontario Rat. It's like an Ontario Rat homage. This is a nice one. I mean, Gonzo you can't beat for budget knives. Anyway, oh my gosh, you guys have got me all over the place. Hold the bus. Wait a minute. Hold the bus. See, you got me actually talking, and I missed something. I see orange. Ken Faulkner with the $10 here. Super chat. Ken's warming it up. Warming up the... Oh, I'm going to turn on the other... turn on the warm, glowy light. We got Amara here. Thank you very much, Ken. The hive is getting warm. We're warming up, baby. What's up? Hato Productions, been a member for 11 months with a super chat. Dude, knives, I guess that I have that and just gave one away. That Jen Captain kit is phenomenal. It took 4 hours of nonstop cardboard with minimal edge wear. Well, hey, 4 hours. That's a long time. That is a very long time. What's up, Remette? Remette's in the hive. Dingity ding, D Edelman. But here's the blade on your Para 3. This one here, I think, is S30V. This is a USA made knife. This is Sal Glasser. I don't think this is both Sal and Eric. It might be Golden, Colorado. And I think this is S30V. Yeah, CPM S30V. CPM is a powdered metallurgy. It takes a really nice edge, and it is super slicey. I mean, very slicey. And I laid it back to 17 degrees, made it even maybe a little bit slicier than it was off the factory. But that is my edge I put on it right there. Would you look at that? I mean, just look at it. Whew. Thank you very much, Ken. Can't wait to see Ken. Actually, I'm looking forward to the pizza with Ken. Hold on. Let me catch up here. Dingity ding dings. Hadel Production. Dude, 1 month, Hadel. 1 month. And you'll be a solid here. A whole here. And it's not Y-E-A-R. It's H-E-A-R. Y-H-E-A. Here. Chris Hole. Oh, my goodness. Chris Hole has been a member for 24 months with a super chat. He said, sorry, I missed last week. Birthday was Friday, and I took the family camping all weekend and had no service. I was bummed. I missed y'all. Sweet Spyderco. Thank you very much, Chris. Dude, Chris hit 2 solid years. Congratulations, and thank you, Chris. You are an awesome sauce, my friend. Krish YT said, do you have a blackwash version of Para 3? This is the only Para 3 that I own right here. This is one of the first knives I bought when I got into modern pocket knives. It was a Spyderco Para 3. It was very shortly after I got my Manix 2 that I got a Para 3. And I like it. And Remette gifted 5 Beez Blades memberships with a super chat. Let's see who got them. Funland, Baby Girl, Ron Meg, Paul Casper, and NFK20 were all gifted memberships by Remette Knife. And Justin with the $2 here super chat. Justin, he said, are you doing any giveaways tonight? Question mark, Beez. Justin, yes, I am. I do giveaways on every single live stream, every single time. I can't remember. There may have been one live stream where we didn't do a giveaway where I was like in another state on vacation or something. But yeah, we always do giveaways. Torgun said, I don't have a Spyderco. Oh my gosh, you guys are coming in hot tonight. I love it. Love it with the super chats. I'm trying to go back and find Justin's. Let's see. I got Chris. There he is. There's Justin. And thank you very much. We're going to be talking about Remette Knife here in just a couple minutes. Don't you worry. We're going to be geeking out on some Remette knives, because if you didn't see, hey, if 7, 8, 9, if you didn't see my video today that I posted today, I hope you did. I hope on Friday nights when if I post a video, that you watch it to support the channel. It really does mean more than you know. There's nothing makes a knife or makes a YouTuber happier than getting a lot of views. And even if you're not interested in the knife, if you do me a solid and let it play through, it means a lot. I really appreciate it. And even better is liking the video and saying something. Hold on. I'm catching up, you all. There's a lot going on here. Hold the bus. Backing up. Pocket Razors, what's up? He gifted 1 Beez Blades membership with a super chat. And guess who got it? VCR Finds. You are now a Beez Blades member. Was gifted the membership by Pocket Razors. Thank you very much, Pocket Razors. That is very awesome when you folks are donating to the Hive and donating memberships. And guess what? Remette Knife gifted 5 Beez Blades memberships with a super chat. And guess who got them? Marco David Garcia Varela and Iowa AK, Justin, Torgan, and Richard Virchow were gifted memberships by Remette Knife. Thank you very much, Remette. Iowa said, hey, thanks to whoever gifted me a membership. Jim Wheeler said, I liked it, but haven't finished it yet. I'll never be able to get a Remette anyway. I mean, you never know, man. We give Remettes away here. They do sales. Now on my Para 3, I have a CME that I bought from OCD for EDC right there. CME stands for Compression Made Easy. Nice little addition in Beez Blades colors. So I bought that from OCD for EDC. Clarence Davis said, I've won a Remette. And guess what, you all? Tonight, we are giving away a brand new Remette. And who knows what that's going to be? That'll be coming up. Sean Field said, I thought I have heard something a few times about a members-only giveaway. Is that something that is going to happen or already did happen? Sean, it is going to happen. And it's going to be big because I'm way behind on the members giveaway. So don't you worry. The Punisher said, the only Remette knife I own is the one that I won from Beez. Hey, how about that? Cherish said, should I do an edit on your channel? I'm not sure what you mean. Should I do an edit on your channel? I don't know what that means. Chris Hole said, no way. I need my first Remette. Splitting Slices, Punk Punk said, I had my CRKT that my best friend that just passed away stolen from me. So hopefully I will get a knife at some point soon here. Ah, yes, that would be very cool. Jake said, I love my Remette Peregrine Falcon. Oh, yeah. Knives, I guess that, oh, okay, that's what I didn't win. What? Remette Knife gifted 5 Beez Blades memberships with a super chat. And Chip Watson, Jim Wheeler, El Cap Addict, Melvin Inman, and Richard Kastner were all gifted memberships by Remette Knife. Remette said, we will be offering our knife as a winning prize on Beez's next live broadcast. So everyone is welcome to participate. See, look at that. Remette, they know how to do it. They get in, they get involved. David Tooley said, Cinders, Beez will put a hashtag on the screen and announce it. Yeah, when we do our giveaways, I'll put a hashtag on the screen. Everybody types in the hashtag, and then a name is picked. So don't you worry. The Punisher said, eventually we'll all be members here thanks to Remette. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chris Hull said the Peregrine Falcon can dive at 240 miles an hour. Punk said, I didn't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. Ryan F said, great support, Remette. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, remind me, after I show you these, we got to go to Blade Binge. I'm going to shout out Blade Binge. That's where you go and sell your knives on the secondary market. And I have 10% off Blade Binge. And I also have a 5% discount code off of the very first set of gravity knives on Beez Blades. This is the Remette RT Swordfish. Would you look at it? Just look at it. In all of its swordfishness. Check that out. This particular one has carbon fiber, and the rest is milled titanium. This is not an automatic knife. This is not an OTF. Splitting Slices just put up my link to Remette Swordfish. This is one of them. Here's another version of the Remette Swordfish. And I have a 5% code, SWFBs. Ken said, I saw a pair of copper scales for a $9.40 on Blade Bench for cheap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing. You spend a bunch of money on a Benchmade, and then you have to spend a bunch more money to make it look like you want. And here is another version of the Remette RT Swordfish. And I've never seen a knife. Are you ready? And if you watched my video tonight, you already know this. But look at this. Check that out. I've never seen a knife that does this. And I might have to reboot my camera. Look at that. And it's a gravity knife. Let me clean the blade off. And I have a couple different style blades, and it sounds so good. Look at that. That is some sleekness. I love how this comes out. It looks very cool. Canal Wright said, I'm looking forward to getting a Remette Peregrine or Swordfish someday. Ron Meg heard first June bug of the year. Ka-chunk. So there's that one. And here's a nice leather slip that you can have it in the slip, but still use the pocket clip. Ka-chunk. Ka-chunk. These are my first gravity knives. Look at that. Check that out. So you can still apparently clip it in your belt while it's being protected by the leather sheath. There's that one. And then let's see. Oh, and you can reverse the blade. This one has its blade. This one has a reversible blade. You can reverse it. So if you look, the pocket clip's on the left side. So I can have this on the left side. Derek For Real said, I watched the review for this right before the Hive. Hey. Sonny Robinson said, Ron Meg, sure it wasn't a cicada. Here is this blade. I think this just looks so good. This is a very sleek knife, and I've never seen one that does it like this. And this something else is this when it's closed, look at this. When it's closed, you can see the jimping right here. This jimping feels really nice. And when it's open, that jimping gives you a nice ramp. It has good grippage on the jimpage. It gives you a nice ramp for your thumb. That's pretty nice. Funland said, I just got my first Rosecraft today, a late birthday present from my brother, Savage Creek. I love it. Oh, very nice. Punk said, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out something just kind of strapped right now, so I'm hoping I'll get one for my birthday in June. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Make sure the people that may get you something for your birthday, be exact, give them a link, say, this is what I would really like to have. David Kula said, Beez, what are those plastic pry tools that you use on your knives, and where do you get them? Those are called spudgers, Spudgers, spudgers. And you can get a pack of them for like next to nothing on Amazon. Just go through my link, go through any of my Amazon links to get you to Amazon, and then type in spudger. And if you buy a spudger set for like $10, I'll probably get like 2 dimes. I'll probably get like, I don't know what's percent of, it'd probably be 10 cents, but hey, I'll take it. Every penny counts. He's talking about spudgers like this, things that you use when you're taking your knife apart and it's being stubborn. Just a plastic spudger. And, you know, this one has a point. This side's flat. It's plastic. It's not going to hurt your knife or scratch your knife just to use it. And this is what I find when I'm trying to take apart a knife or something. I've taken the screws out, but it's not wanting to come out. What I'll often, instead of going like this, here's just a little piece of advice from someone who's taken apart hundreds of knives. Instead of going like this and trying to pry like this, what I find works more often than not is turning it sideways like this, and that will help pop it out. Instead of this action, you just turn it, and once you get it in there, you turn it sideways, and it'll go poop, and it'll pop it out, whatever it is you're trying to pop out. Canal Wright said, I'm a June baby too. Jason Beecher said, I won my first Rough Rider knife this week. Ah, very, very nice. Congratulations. Tasha Durr said, I asked a question about the purple knife that you had in your hand before the other knives. Oh, well, Tasha, what was the question? Yeah, if you ever ask something and it's been a little bit and I missed it, and believe me, it's not, no one's ignored. It's just when I talk or look away or anything, the chat flies by. So it's not on purpose. The purple knife, where is the purple knife? What did I do with it? Did I carry it off somewhere? This one right here. This is the Doug Ritter Hogue. I think it's the RSK MK1. No one ever, I didn't see anybody say, yes, that's what it was. Tasha Durr, yeah. Doug Ritter, I think it's the RSK MK1. Sonny Robinson has been a member for 12 months with a super chat. Sonny Robinson's been a member for 1 solid year. Congratulations on the red B. Punk said, just Facebook in here. I like that knife, Ron Meg said. Yeah, I like this one. It is very grippy. Do know that if you get it in and out of your pocket 100 times, it can be rough on the pocket, as evidenced by that very grippy scale. So if you're going to always carry it, say like me, on the right pocket side, you might want to get something, take the pocket clip off, mark right under here where it's going to hit your pocket, and get a little bit of sandpaper or something. I've heard a lot of ideas on what you can do just to smooth out just this section underneath the bill, so it's smooth on your pocket and it doesn't rip your pocket over time. But the grip on it is fantastic. This is a really good one. Works very nice. Canal Wright said, nothing big, but I think you'll like it. Clarence Davis said they have a RSK Mini also. Splitting Slices said, Knife Rights is now holding their annual fundraiser membership drive called Ultimate Steel 2024. Check out possible prizes. There you go, Knife Rights. I have my Knife Rights bumper sticker up on the wall over there. All knives matter. RSK MK1 G2. Thank you very much, Chris. That's what this bad boy is. I really like it. The fit is great. The finish on the blade was a little lacking, but like I said, I don't care. But there are folks that's a big deal to them. You can see right in this area and going straight down vertically that there are vertical lines on there that weren't quite stone washed out, grind lines. So that would just be a minor nitpick, but they're very noticeable grind lines. That's if the looks of the blade. But I'm not concerned about it because this is a working knife. You get this knife in your hand, this is one you'll use. This is one you'll use. This is not one that you care about looking pretty. Clarence Davis said, Beez, is that 20 CV? I'm pretty sure it is. Yes. Yes, it is 20 CV. 20 CV blade steel. Yeah. And I went out on a limb. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for the purple. I'm going to get something different. And I'm glad I did. I like it. It's still dark. It's a dark purple. I like the color. But I like the blade. I like how it feels. It's super strong feeling. And I think I got it at maybe Knife Works or something. I can't remember where I got it. I think maybe it was Knife Works. Funland said, it took me a week to give my A-Team Mr. T action figure to my friend for his birthday. That's how I knew it was a good gift. The amount of anxiety it caused me to part with. Canal Wright said, Beez, who started DSKFS? That is do something kind for someone. And as far as I know, that was started by Zach Stuff. Ken Faulkner said, I was looking at my RSK and I see those lines, but never even noticed them before. Not obvious to me. Well, you know, I mean, they don't jump out at you. But I don't know. Sometimes when I get a knife, you know, I can have a knife for a long time and not ever notice something. But sometimes, you know, when I spend more on a knife and I give it a good eyeball and over, I notice things like that. And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong for doing this, but I don't know if I'm more critical of USA made knives, but maybe it's because of the price that I expect good quality. And I'm not talking about this one in particular. I'm just talking about USA made knives in general, that I tend to notice things. I'm like, huh, you know, like my my ProTech Malibu, the grind on it was terrible. You know, brand new factory grind on it was not good from the factory. And I was like, wow, ProTech. I mean, that's a big brand, you know? And then I found out that no, that was kind of the norm for when I got mine. Todd Carr just put up the link to my Amazon shop. If you're going to go buy anything on Amazon, if you're almost out of Depends or Band-Aids or light bulbs or anything you're going to buy, go to that link and then go shopping, and then I can get a little credit for getting you to Amazon. Jeff Bacon said, I'm the same with any more expensive knives. If there's a problem, I notice a lot and it bothers me. It doesn't necessarily bother me, but I notice it because my knives aren't safe queens, but I do notice it. I'm like, huh, probably because I have hundreds of knives that are made in China and the price is cheaper, and a lot of times the fit or the finish or the quality is better. And I'm like, okay, come on, USA. If you're going to put out some knives at premium prices, make them premium. Snake said light bulbs. Yeah, man. Light bulbs. Amazon didn't let me buy knives. Dang, Jeff Bezos. NFK20. If Amazon didn't let you buy knives, it's because that's dumb. That's because you probably live in New York or something. And I don't see how or why they would do that. That never made sense to me, where like people that live in New York, there's certain things they can't see on Amazon, like certain knives and things. You have the right to buy whatever you want, whether or not it's legal to carry or something. That's besides the fact. I don't see how in the world or why in the world they would do that. That bugs me. That's why you go and donate to Knife Rights. Broke his knives said that may have been a blim because my RSK blade looks clean. I mean, it better not have been a blim. I paid full price for it, and there's a couple people that have it. I'm not actually, that just came up because I got this knife out. SBKN said, just got 2 Rosecraft knives. One was stupid sharp and one was dull. There you go. My Journey EDC said hit the like button. Hey, everybody, hit the like button. You never know when we might give away an RT swordfish. Look at that. The new RT swordfish gravity knife. Here's a little bit of sound for you. Jim Gardner said, just dressed up my Spyderco Shaman with some Titanium Stonewash titanium scales and backspacer today. Looks fantastic. Wow, I love working on knives. Oh, yeah, tell me about it, man. Canal Wright said, can we all just admit that China makes mini knives superior to USA? Michael Warren said, Beez, I live in New York City. New York City? And Amazon picks and chooses what you can buy. I bought a carbon fiber penguin, but they won't ship me the same knife in a different color. Oh, my gosh. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. James said, Beez, did you get or see the new Tactile Chupacabra? Carrying it. Where'd it go? Where'd that go? The Chupacabra. I heard of it. I haven't seen it. I will be going to Tactile at Blade Show, so I'll get to check it out there. Funlane said, when my Sandrin Monza blade was off center, it bugged me a bit. When I stripped a screw that was way too tight adjusting it, that bothered me way more. Oh, yeah. NFK20 said, who lives in Rome, New York? James said, Beez, did you get or see the new Tactile Chupacabra? Carrying it all week now and love it. I'm going to have to check it out because one of my most premium, okay, that's a USA-made knife that I will rave about is my Maverick, my Tactile Turn Maverick. It is in the very first slot of my, what I call my fancy knife case. It is in the very first slot. It is, I bought it at Blade Show. It's one of the most expensive knives I've ever purchased. It was, I think, upper 300s, which is, that's very expensive. One of the smoothest, most just unbelievable knives as far as the action. I just can't get over the action. I got some schmutz on it. But the Tactile Turn Maverick, let me clean it off because it deserves to be clean. And it's Magna Cut steel. Hopefully I can get that schmutz off. Getting it off. Getting there. But I love everything about this knife. I love the look. I love the feel. I like the action. The action is unbelievable. It's just the most hydraulic action on a knife that I own. And here's a little look at the milling on that titanium scales. And look at this. I don't own another knife that is perfectly controlled on the drop. It is just done so well. Look at that. It's like, it's almost, you can almost hear it go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The action on this it mesmerizes me. Is that a blemish or schmutz or something? What is that? Yep, that's stuff. Yeah, I cut pizza with this bad boy. Lonnie said, I have the Maverick and titanium also. It's my main carry. I love it. This thing is unbelievable. Ron Meg said scales. So I got steel liners. What? Canary said, I remember when New York banned toy guns. Seriously, toys? Ken said, you can see trails when it drops, or at least I can. Yeah, this thing is just, it's unbelievable. Now you don't have to get this is like the fanciest version. They have another one in G10 that's just equally impressive. This was my Blade Show 2022 buy. I didn't buy a knife at Blade Show last year. I don't think. I can't remember. I don't think I did. NFK20 said, Watch City. What is it? A transformer? Baby Girl said, hello, Beez and Beez Hive. How's everyone tonight? Thank you to whoever it was that gifted me the membership. Sorry I'm late. But yeah, I'm digging. I've never owned a gravity knife, so I'm getting used to it. I filmed this at probably 4:30, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've only had this out of the box 5 hours. And I've only got to play. I've played with this knife more tonight on the live stream than I ever. I just opened them today. That's how busy I've been working. I only had one day off since in the last gosh, yeah. I've been working a lot at my day job, and that's prevented me from getting content out. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. Work-life balance. Kevin Smith said, cool, I got pulled away and didn't get to watch the rest of it. Mrs. Beez, she always comes down closer to 10 o'clock. Knife Wife said, hey, Beez, have you heard anything about the Elementum utility knife razor flying off after multiple flicking? Thoughts? No, I haven't heard that. F. Hello said, should I buy a Spyderco Para 2 black wash or not? Spyderco Para 2 black wash or not? I don't see why not. I don't see anything wrong with getting a black wash at all. Mr. D. Edelman with the $10 hair super chat. He said, let's hair it up. Ladies and gents, we got the mirror hair out for a $10 hair super chat. Thank you very much, Mr. Edelman. Stacy said, look, Beez, Kurt is here. What's up, Kurt? Kevin Smith and Knives, Baby Girl, Robert Feely. Look at that. We got the Amerihair emoji going. I love it. NFK20 said, I need another pair of 3 in my life. I love it. Yeah, I would like another pair of 3 myself. Oh, we have a lot of Beez Blades members. Look at this. Look at that. A wall of Amerihair. That is awesome. The Punisher said, I had to monkey with my CRKT LCK today. The pocket clip screws were hitting part of the scales and coming out at an angle and getting stuck. I had to shave part of the scales to get the screws out. Wow. Dr. Lecter said, hey, Beez, how much are those gravity knives? I didn't get to see the video. I think they run around $300 and I have 5% off. These are, and there's several different versions. You can get the carbon fiber or you can get ones like this with the fat carbon fiber inlays. There's a little bit of fat carbon fiber. Lou said, it's true about the utility knife. Gideon's Tactical has a video about this. Don't buy the Civivi utility knife. The Olight one is better. All right. I mean, I have the Civivi utility knife, but I haven't been flicking and flipping it. So it sounds like it's good. Just don't use it as a fidget tool. Richard Virchow said, last Sunday I took delivery of a Cold Steel Engage. Oh yeah, that's a great knife. With the Atlas lock. He said, what a fidgety knife. Oh yeah, dude, it's addictive. Derek For Real said, hey, Beez, are you getting these? Hey, Beez, are you getting these? What are these? Black, yeah, the black can scratch up. Well, you know what though? Before I get too sidetracked, let me give you a little experience on DLC coding on the Spyderco. Because I'm going to tell you what right now, the Diamond Light Carbon, it is fantastic. This is my Manix 2. And this is, I've had it for 4 years? No. I've had it for 4 years? Wait, no way. Did I get it? Yeah, I think I've had it 4 years now. And I have cut so much with this knife. I mean, tons and tons and tons. Look at that beautiful, man, somebody did a really good job sharpening that. But I've used the holy heck out of this thing, and you can see that it is not scratched to bare metal. And I've cut everything. I've cut, I don't even, Lord knows how much cardboard that I have sliced with this thing. I've cut and cut and cut and cut with it. All kinds of different materials. And the blade is still black. It is still protected, even though it's S30V. But yeah, look at that. Put a 17-degree edge on that bad boy. Derek For Real said, I'm almost at 20,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Derek. 20,000? That's a lot. Derek For Real said, send people to Knives fast. SBKN said, Beez, have you seen the Arena Auto Utility Knife? Auto Utility Knife. Yes, I did a video on it. I have one in my desk at work. F Hello said, thank you. I'm definitely getting blackwash. Now, are you talking about blackwash or DLC coating? It's different. This one is DLC coating, and the DLC is Diamond Light Carbon. It is some great stuff, because that is evidenced by the amount that I've used this, and that, like I said, I keep repeating myself or just show you. I mean, it doesn't look pretty. It needs cleaned, but all in all, looking at the coating, that Diamond Light Carbon is some really good stuff. Okay, before I go any further, let me do this, because I'm gonna get sidetracked. Beez, can I promote a friend's giveaway on Instagram? It's an awesome giveaway, and I'm putting in a custom ferro rod. He's a custom Kydex sheath maker. Yes, Brian F., by all means, go ahead, man. All right, here is, ladies and gentlemen, let me share my screen with you just for a moment before we change. No, we're not. We're still going to talk. We're still talking about, oh my gosh, the night goes by so fast. The top 5 things to do before buying a pocket knife. That is the main subject of the night. And we get off subject, but we get back to it, and then we get right back off of it. But this is the Blade Binge shop. I have 10% off Blade Binge. Here's the dark mode collabs. And they have all kinds of brands of knives. And if you're a regular in the knife community, you've heard this by many channels, many times. But you can get your Olights, your Victorinox, your Bastides, CJRBs, Kubi, Bestech, Kaiser, Civivi, Spyderco, Demco, We Knife. You can get all of these, and you can get 10% off. So if you want to go get you a Demco AD 20.5 Shark Lock for $149, well, you'd get $15 off with my discount code Beez10. Use my link, that way I get credit for getting you there. And Stacy said, don't forget about the chart I sent you. Yes, I'm glad you said that. I tell you what, the AD 20.5 is a great knife. I like it. They improved the steel on it. I like the 20.5. I don't know how you couldn't like the 20.5. It's just such, golly, you can get it in every color you can imagine. There's 2 pages of Demco knives. There's AD 20.5 for $140. Now, this is the Blade Binge shop, right? All of these are brand new knives on the Blade Binge shop. You go to bladebingeshop.com. Let me make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. I'm going to have to blow my nose before I blow a bubble. Oh my gosh. Now that's the shop. But if you want to go buy and sell knives on the secondary market, I don't know if you can see my pointer right here. You click right here to shop marketplace. Half the people in this live stream right now have knives for sale right here in the marketplace. You just make an account and you can sell your own knives here. And the nice thing about it is everyone knows about Blade Binge. And if you don't, well, you do now. You go to Blade Binge and you can buy, see, like this guy right here, Maine McLaughlin, has sold 83 knives and has 5 stars. You know that this dude delivers. But all you do is you post your pictures of your knife, put 4 or 5 pictures and then a little description of it. And then somebody buys it. Blade Binge sends you or emails you the label. You print it out and ship it to whoever bought it. It's that easy. And then they get a small commission for selling the knife for you. And it's that easy. It saves you from having to post on Marketplace and go through all that mess. You don't have to worry about it. And everybody in the knife world is learning about or already knows about Blade Binge. And you can go in Blade Binge, do a search up here for whatever knife and get a good deal on it. Like if I wanted to, okay, let me do this. Let me try this. Benchmade scales. Let's see what happens. So let's see. There you go. Benchmade bailout. CPM M4 upgraded Cerakoted scales. Whoo, 335. Benchmade freak scales. You can look, see, there's all kinds of people selling. There's Griptilian titanium scales. So you can go on here and get all, oh, what's this? RGT scales. I don't know what RGT is. Oh, I like that. I've seen that's some good stuff. That looks like some really good micarta. I like that. $40 for a bug out scales. That's a good deal. Mini bug out with glow rhino scales. But you get the drift. You can go on here and just search for anything. And these are all things being sold by people on the secondary market. Oh, there you go. Benchmade 940. This is a fancy one. Oh my gosh. That's 400. So if you like the 940 and you want some fancy scales for it. See, I've always wondered about that blade because it's a shorter blade, which means the geometry is not going to be super slicey. But I imagine that's going to make for a really good everyday carry. Similar to the Pirate Check Kraken. BFV Gunner said, we can't see what you see. Oh, see, I did it again. Whenever I do that switch. Oh my gosh. Thank you, man. Whenever I switch to another screen, I got to remember to say share this screen. So you guys weren't even seeing what I was looking at. That's funny. Ken Faulkner said, sounds good, Beez, but we can't see what you're talking about. It's good when I look up at the screen and you guys are all like, hey, dude, hey. SBKN said, I've sold on Blade Binge and it's easy to sell and collect your money. There you go. But here, this is what I was talking about. Here's people have scales for sale. This is what caught my eye. The RGT scales for the Benchmade bug out, blue canvas micarta scales, $40. And it looks like some good micarta. Look at that. So if I had a bug out, I think I would probably like scales like that. And there's a Benchmade mini bug out with glow rhino scales for $130. But yeah, there's clips and scales and all kinds of it. There's a tagged out there. Okay, here's an 810 Contigo. I've never even heard of that. That one's used. Benchmade mini Adamus and Adamus for $199. Funland said, I was using my K-Bar dozer today and I was thinking, why would I ever buy a bug out? Does that make sense to anybody? Baby girl said, I'm here listening because I'm cooking me something to eat. Yeah. Watch City Knife said, I need a scale that exceeds 400 pounds. Benchmade Elishewitz Sentinel Model 875 SBT. But on and on and on, whatever you can imagine. There's a Spyderco Manix 2 Black CPM S30V blade, $295. With fancy titanium scales. There's a Benchmade Griptilian M4 limited edition custom sale. Yeah, you get a Benchmade and get into limited editions, and you're going to be putting out some Moulin Rouge. There's a Benchmade Shory. I've never even heard of that one. Benchmade Barrage. Benchmade Tengu Tool. EMP EDC Nimble first run copper carbon titanium. There's another mini Adamus or Adamus. Benchmade ball flipper. But that gives you an idea of Blade Binge. You can spend an entire day on Blade Binge. BFV Gunner said, Beez, given your hand size, you wouldn't like the mini bug out. Yeah, Gunner, I'm pretty positive. I had Prado 24's bug out a couple of years ago, and knowing what the size of that is, I know the mini would be a little small. Brian F said, get into Benchmade, period. You're spending cash. Derek For Real's been a member for 5 months with a super chat. He said, hey, Beez, this is Noah. Me and my brother Owen have been member for 5 months. What's up, Noah and Owen? Shout out to Noah and Owen. Hey, by the way, this is a family-friendly channel. We have kids and their parents and grandparents and uncles and wives and nephews and all that good stuff. A lot of folks listen and watch Beez Blades on the big screen, and it is a family-friendly affair. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we have stuff going on. Give me just a second here. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Oh, hello. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. Derek For Real, been a member for 5 months. Hold on. I got to show you guys something. Look at this. Someone went to the groomer today. Come here, puppy. here, say hello. Hello. Here. Come here. Come here. Come on. You gonna show him your fancy bow tie? Huh? Come here. Come here, puppy. Come here, puppy. Here. Come here. Come on. I took a bow away. Oh, let's show him your fancy bow tie. Here. Look at that. He has a red bow tie, ladies and gentlemen, because he got all divvied up today. Oh my goodness, you're so clean. You smell so good. Yes. He has a Beez Blades bow tie. Look at that. He is all soft. My goodness. He feels so good. And he's so happy. And he's so fresh and so clean. Both the boys went and got a bath today. Where you going? What are you doing? You stay away from the cat stuff. You come over here and say hi. Come here and say hi. Come on. Come on, puppies. I didn't say lean on me. Speaking of lean, you need to eat more. Come here. Come here, say hi. He's such a good boy. Here. Come on. Come on. Good boy. He's such a good boy. He's such a happy boy. Oh, and your nails got clipped. You don't have sharp nails anymore. He feels so good. Bogey bow tie, because he's such a good boy. He's such a good puppies. He's such a good puppies. Come here. Come here. Come here, puppies. You don't want to say hi again? I know. You want me to rub your belly. He's laying on the ground like this. He wants me to rub his belly. He's such a good boy. Let me get a drink here. You know what? Let's do a let's do a quick Beez Blades ASMR. Here's some Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Yeah, he is tired from the groomers, Ken. There we go. Yeah, when the doggies come back from the groomer, they're tired. It wears them out. They don't act like they're stressed, but I know it's stressful to spend a day at the groomers with all those dogs barking and stuff. You're so soft. They got all that extra fur out. You feel so slickery. Feel so good. The poor puppy. Ladies and gents, let's do this. I'm going to do a quick pocket check, and then I'm going to show you some knives and gear. Let's see. In my main carry pocket right at the moment, I have the wee knife, the wee Banter Warncliffe. I love this knife. I took this knife fishing with me this weekend. I've been carrying this one as a secondary carry. I've been carrying my Equivoc. But here is the wee Banter. That's in my right pocket. And then dropped in my right pocket is the Victorinox 580, which I carry this 365, 7 days a week. I carry this always. This has all the little stuff I need in it. And the main thing that I really like about this, that if you ever get hangnails or want to trim your nails, it has a full size pair of, nail clippers that work very well. That's dropped in the right pocket. And then what else do I have? I have on my Duluth Trading Co. pants. And speaking of the wee Equivoc, I didn't even realize it. I still have the wee Equivoc on me. This one I carry pretty much 7 days a week. This is an everyday carry for me. You all know, if you're part of the stream all the time, you already know that the wee Equivoc is one of my favorite everyday carries. That's in that pocket. And then in the pocket next to it, I have the Pony Stout, the Devo Pony Stout in titanium. And you can see that I use the holy heck out of this thing too. Like my Pony Stout. This is a great little knife. And then let's see what's over here on the left side. In this pocket is the Warrior Nano, the Olight Warrior Nano. This is a great flashlight. I like the size of it. It has a really good light. I use this a lot when I let the dogs out. And then also here I have this is the Spyderco. Oh my gosh. What's it called? This is 20 CV blade steel. The Spyderco Delica, which is a really good, nice everyday carry knife. This is the Zome scales. Spyderco Delica. Very lightweight, very good summer carry knife. And then let's see, I had my refined pen, which by the way, they have new versions. This is the LP1 full size. I carry this 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Complete with dog hair, but I carry my refined pen every single day. And this, I'm telling you, if you're going to get one and you don't want it all scratched up, however they did this is probably my favorite. Well, not probably. This is my favorite. And look, this thing gets banged up. It's in my pocket all the time, rubbing up against other things. And somehow the finish of this thing stays really good. And this is the titanium one. This is the full length size. I use this, and I use the G2 refills. I carry this 7 days a week. And hold the bus, Derek for real with a $10 hair super chat. He said, "Hey Beez, had to warm up to honey. I've been trying to tell you, send to Knives Fast. He's really close to 20K. Thanks for quality family entertainment." I saw you said something about send to Knives Fast. Derek for real for $10 hairs. Hey, how many subscribers does Knives Fast need? That would be so exciting to get him to 20K during the live stream. If you don't know about Knives Fast, go to Knives Fast, subscribe, and hit the hit the notification bell. Let's get him to 20K. That's exciting. That is big time. Okay, let's do this also, because we're doing what we can while we can. Now look at all these beautiful knives. This is all the stuff that was on the channel this week. This is the Roboto 4. This is my new favorite Roboto. This is an O knife. And O knife is splitting away from Olight again. They've done it before, and they're doing it again. So now O knife is going to be their own separate thing again. This is one of my favorites from O knife. It's a really good knife. It's carbon fiber. It's lightweight. Has really good action. Has a good blade. Has good blade geometry. I like it. And then you have this right here. The what is it? 25K or wait a minute. The OKS2. This multi-tool is really cool. And I have 10% off all these Olight things. But this, let me show you this. If you didn't watch my Olight video that came out within the last 7 days, this is a cool multi-tool, and it has a freaking full size handle on these scissors, and they work very well. Get out of there. What are you doing? You need to eat your own food, pal. He's not eating food. He's licking the cat's soft food bowl. Yeah, I caught you, didn't I? You want to come up here and say hi? You want to come up here? You want to get up in the captain's chair? Here, let's get you up in the captain's chair. You want to come up here? Come up here. Come on. Come up here and say hi. Or you want to get in my lap? You want to get in my lap? You want to come here? Come here, puppy. Come on. Come on. Come over here. Let's say hi to everybody. Oh, there you go. There we go. He's such a good puppy. He said, "Oh, you turned my light on." He's such a good puppy. He's such a good puppy. He's such a good puppy. He's just a baby. He's just a baby. Oh my goodness. Look at him being such a good boy. He's so soft. He got all groomed today. Blade Walker said, I hear you. Mary was my couch buddy, and she loved making me take her for walks in my front yard. David said, I'm sorry, Beez. I'll leave my kids' cookies alone. How did you see me sneaking some? Beez said to Marco Rabo said, hey, my journey. Fake beer is back, said Ginger Fisher. Greg Vanderlip's been a member for 5 months with a super chat. He said, smash that like. And Splitting Slices has been a member for 26 months with a super chat. 26 months. You hear that, Bogey? 26 months. He said, all right, Hive and Bees, got to pick up Mrs. Slices from airport. Got a link, but wrenchless. Thanks. What? Got a lurk, but he's got a lurk wrenchless. Thank you very much, Splitting Slices. Why? Hold on a second here. Oh, I see. Okay. Thank you very much, Stacy. Stacy's on it. Hey, I do not put, just listen, everyone. I do not put hashtags in the comments. I don't do that. Okay. So if you see what looks like me saying a hashtag, that's not me. My hashtag appears on the screen. Only I can do that. Derek for real said he's getting more photogenic, Bees. He doesn't move around as much anymore. No, dude, I don't think that's it. I think he's just tired, like Brian was saying, or Brian or Ken was saying. He's tired because he was at the groomers today. That wears him out. So look at all this cool stuff. This is the new QSP unicorn. I had a couple things. My main thing about the unicorn is the flipper tab. It's my only nitpick. Other than that, I really like it. I like how lightweight it is. I like the blade. It has thin blade, taller geometry. It's a little thick behind the edge. It's a little chunky behind the edge, but it's not hateful. How close is Knives Fast to 20K? Let's get Knives Fast to 20K. Packrat said Bogart looks like a stuffed animal right out of the dryer, warm and fluffy. Knife Standards, what's up, Knife Standards? He said, what's up? My new proto should be there or on the way. Yes, I have it. It is upstairs. Jason Beecher said, why do people have to be rude? I don't know. Delaney said, already subbed. Rothmo said, 19.7K. He's got 300 to go. He's almost there. Congratulations on the new knife from Knife Standards. I'll be filming that as soon as possible. That is upstairs on the table. Jim Wheeler said, not a big fan of flipper tabs, especially when there's multiple other deployment methods. Kathleen Smith said a mod should put up a link to Knives Fast. Kurt Eisen said, what up, Bees? What's up, Kurt? Milan Lade said, people always got to be a poo-poo head. The Punisher said, Bees' desk looks like mine after I reorganized my tools the other day. So I did have them laid out nicely. I like this. This is the little O knife. I don't know. They all have a little name, but this is something that's really good to have. It has a T6, T8, and other things like that. Yeah, that's very cool. And I'm excited about Knife Standards knife. Here's the only thing is it's a proven fact. If I show a knife on the live stream before I've released the video, the regular members do not watch it, and the algorithm does not push the video. Vu fan, what's up, Vu? He said, hello, my darling. Vu, I'm getting Ken Faulkner has a countdown going. I happen to know that it's like 14 days or 13 days, 14 days and some odd hours. Nice Standard said, lol, don't show it. Yeah, I've proven it. I didn't do it for a long time, and then I did it again. I did a live unboxing, and then the video came out like a day or two later. And the number one thing that pushes videos is when regular viewers watch the video, like it, or comment. But that is the number one thing. It'll say your regular viewers didn't watch this video as much. And YouTube pays attention. If your regular viewers don't watch it, they're like, well, other people aren't going to like it. We're not going to show other people. Richard said, I've got one of those. Great little tool. Yeah, this is a good little tool. Oh, you can't even see me right now. This is a cool little tool. It has a little detent ball. And it has 4 bits. Each bit is double-sided. Several little bit heads in it. It comes with a big, long string of paracord that you can make yourself a little lanyard with. Now, the most impressive thing that came out from Olight this month is the Prowess. This thing is freaking awesome. The Olight Prowess. Oh my gosh. This thing is so cool because it has a dual switch on the side. You can have the front light or the bottom light. If you have it on the bottom light, it acts as a lantern and it ramps up. You can have it it comes with the Kydex sheaths upstairs, but you can have it on you and have this lighting up where you're walking, but the light's not coming up in your eyes. Or you can have this sitting on the table as a lantern, like so. You can have it sitting on the table like a lantern. This thing is really cool. And golly, even the lantern, the bottom light part is extremely bright. Golly, it's bright. It'll ramp up and ramp down. Or you can turn it on super duper bright. It's super duper, and it gets very bright. I like the dual functions of it. Has nice diamond pattern. I guess you would call that, yeah, that's a diamond pattern on the handle. And then you can charge it. You can charge it a couple different ways. It comes with a base that it sets in that you can charge it from. Vu Fam said, you should be receiving my model with Miguron. Ooh. I'm excited about that. Kathleen Smith said, the Prowess acts like a desk lamp. I like it. Yes, wow. It's I'm impressed by small things, but the fact that you can have it sitting on the table and it has the natural light, not the cool white, and you can turn it way down or way bright. Like if you want to walk with it in your holster, I think it's really cool. I was like, how can they possibly come up with more ideas? Vu Fam said, Beez, Miguron surprised me and said they'll be listing it in 5 days. So Vu Fam has a new knife model out, a collab with Miguron. You talk about exciting. That is some exciting stuff. Canal Wright said, anyone need a knife substitute for the flight to Blade Show? A knife substitute. Oh, check out my handmade wooden fidget flipper. There you go. The Punisher said, Vu, I bet, man, work can be good, but it's always nice to be home after a long day. Yeah, I've been working every day. I haven't had a day off yet. Let's see, I worked Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm working tomorrow, so that's 7 days straight that I'm working my day job. So, and then I'm off Sunday and Monday, me and my father-in-law are going to be taking out the walls and the tub, and we're going to be putting in our new tub that we bought back in December. So hopefully all goes well in those 2 days, and Mrs. Beez has a new bathtub. Because the bathtub we have it must have been made for miniature people because it is tiny. We have a tiny bath. I don't ever take a bath, but Mrs. Beez enjoys a bath every once in a while, and it is a tiny bathtub. Ron Meg said, time to quit and design a knife instead of work. There you go. That Beez, Ely said. My Journey said, I put 60 hours a week. Yeah, I know all about it, man. I work as many hours as you could believe. Torgan said, I'm on week 5 of being out of work after having a full knee replacement. I've heard those knee replacements are some good stuff, though. I know it. My mom, she was to the point she could barely walk. She had a knee replacement. She was walking the next day. And now she gets around. Before, she couldn't even walk around Kroger or go grocery shop and stuff like that. And it was life-changing. Unassuming dude said, is this a bathtub for ants? It could be. What are you doing, Bogart? Jason Beecher said, pack rat, we don't talk about that. We deal with it. And then, these are the regular things. I've shown this one before. You can get a pink one with a rose gold clip, which would be very good, with a dog hair on it, which would be a very good gift. And the upgrade that they did was now, instead of clipping onto the light, the clip is in between the tail cap and the body, so the clip won't come off. So that was a little upgrade they did. Plus the battery lasts longer run time, stuff like that. This one is the Phoenix. It has a Phoenix and a dragon on it. I've shown this one before, but these were in my Olight video this week. It has a Phoenix and a dragon, i3T2. It's not an i3T, it's an i3T2 EOS. It's like a perfect size flashlight. Vu Fam just put up a link. He said a shot of it with my logo on Instagram. Richard Meyer said, I'm retired. BCR Fine said, interesting fact. In the east, it's Kroger. In the mountain, it's King Supers. And on the west coast, it's Smith's. The Punisher said, I made myself a proof of concept rescue hook folder the other day and only encountered one problem. The hook I used was a little too short to hit the liner lock I used. Version 2.0 is in the works. Rothmo said, Beez, you have ever used an Olight arc feld? Worth it. I use an arc feld just about every day. I mean, I use them. They get spread out, and then I put them back in. Put them back up, dude. The arc feld Pro, the arc feld Flex. I mean, you can't go wrong with an arc feld. You will use it. It's very convenient. I'm just going to show you one of them. This is a regular arc feld. It's just a perfect flashlight. This one has the UV, and it also has the regular light. And it has the battery indicator on it. You can get an arc feld with the UV light or with the laser light. If you have pets, they love the laser light. Hello, puppy. You gonna eat the rest of your dinner? The Pond said, I went to work without my arc feld Pro the other day, and I felt all kinds of naked without it. Kept grabbing for it. Yeah, you can't go wrong with an arc feld Pro, or an arc feld Flex. The arc feld Flex, you can set down flat. And by the way, they're magnetic, well, not obviously, but they're magnetic. So you can attach them to anything, metallic. Hello, puppy. Hello. You want to come say hi? Come say hi to Pop Pop. Come here. Come here, say hi. Look here. I would turn the laser light on, but he would go nuts. He goes crazy over the laser light. Come here. Here. You want your toy? Here you go. Here, come get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why are you being? You're just too tired? You too tired to come up and say hello? Clarence Davis said, we have the Zombie Edition arc feld Pro Beez. You good boy? You just tired? You need the rest of your food? I'm going to see if he wants that good and bad magnet bottom. Let's see. Where's the one I just picked up? I thought the puppy was going to hop up. Here's the arc feld Flex. This one you can do that with. By the way, if you're going to get Olight, use my link so I get credit for getting you there, and I have 10% off year-round. That's the arc feld Flex. So you can use this one. I'm going to try not to shine at my own eyes. But you can go like this. You can get your whatever it's setting on. See there? Like that. It has a really good magnet. But with this being able to flex, you can turn it any direction you want. So if you have it, whatever you stick it to that's metal, you can adjust this to whatever surface you're working on, which is very, very nice. Very nice. Vu Fam said it's called the Miguron Vein. Arky said, pick up an on-call part-time job. Didn't realize they'd creep into my Beez Blades live personal time. So I'm getting late here tonight. Oh, yeah. But you got to make those doll hairs. The Punisher said, anyone got recommendations for a small EDC belt pouch? I need something that can hold a small lighter, Swiss Army knife, lip balm, and a small tube of Tylenol. Yeah, you're going to have it at Blade Show, Vu? This, before I forget, this is the only knife I haven't shown you guys yet. is this new QSP. It's pretty darn cool. I mean, it's pretty darn cool. I think it's called the Glide Lock. QSP Vault. I'm gonna pull up. Remind me here in just a minute. I'm gonna pull up Vu Fam's Instagram so we can see the knife he's talking about. He said, while we were planning this model, Miguron decided they will start using satin finishes on their titanium models, and now their satin looks so good. Vu said, I hope so. He said it should make it on time. Oh, nice. Amazon with that description, Dog One said. The Vault is on Blue Sun's list. Yeah, the price is what kind of surprised me. I was like, looks like a very premium knife. What is this thing going to cost? This is the QSP Vault. Has a reversible clip attached at the end. Really nice looking bolster. The Glide Lock works really well. It's a smooth knife. Look at this. Look how smooth. Sucks the blade up in there. I mean, wow. It's a pretty smooth knife. You can choke up on it. It has some room up here for choking up. Got fingerprints all over it. It's 14C28N. Lundquist design. There's a few different variations of this model. I like it. Eva Lee said, make sure you work and pay your taxes. 20 million illegal immigrants and 2 non. The Punisher said, Trouble Bunny, thanks. I'll check them out. Yeah, Miguron does some great work. Snake Pliskin said, getting ready to pull the trigger on a Vault. If you do, my moderators have a link. If you use my link, I'll get credit for getting you there anyway. QSP doesn't do discount codes that I know of. Yeah, the Vault it looks way more expensive than it is. I think that's the thing that I was very surprised. It's like $85, I think. It's a very premium, fancy looking knife. It's got the looks. Should be doing the cooking in my book. Thomas Wheeler said, what is the model of Victorinox you carry? The little Victorinox that I carry 7 days a week, every day of the year. This is the Victorinox 580. It has the fingernail clippers. It has the blade. It has the file. It has the toothpick. It has the tweezers. And it has these you see this sort of buttony thing here? You just push down on it. And the fingernail clippers come out. You fold them out. And they're not weak. They're very functional. These are the only thing I use for my fingers. Or let's see. The thing I like about them is they're very precise, very fine. Let me find you a little... let me see if I can find... I usually have one. I know I'll have one somewhere. Let's see. But if you get little hangnails, which I get those tiny little hangnails all the time, but I clip them right off. See, that's why I don't... Oh, wait a minute. Is that one? Oh, yeah. So look how fine. Look how tiny this is. I'll use my own finger for an example. Let me get to a dark spot. See that tiny little hair right there on the end of my finger? That tiny little hair. If I can find, I can go all the way down to my skin, and it's gone all the way down. There's nothing left. It gets all the way down to the skin, but it doesn't cut your skin. That is precise. Raccoon Tactical said, Vu, as soon as I see it for sale, I'm buying for sure. Miguron's going to have it up on their site in a few days. Let me switch over here real quick to Vu, because I get sidetracked really fast. It's an unsupported message because I'm not on the app. I'm on Instagram on the computer, so I can't pull up the message. I can't see the picture. You'd have to email it to me. Brian F just put up a link to it. Dog One said, I have just the clippers. It's great and folds pretty. What Jim Wheeler said, what model Vic is that? This is the Victorinox 580. I'm gonna put up a link to it. Elbert said, if you still want a Civivi Terrax, Amazon has them on clearance. Oh, very nice. Dude, I'm telling you what, if you look for deals, you can find good deals. Like every knife you ever want always ends up going on sale. And don't forget, it's the 2nd anniversary of the EDC Roundtable. Has that giveaway, is that giveaway still going? What's up, Lancelot Leather? Our favorite leather guy. If you need anything done in leather, anything, if you want anything made out of leather, good quality work, Lancelot Leather, go to EDC Roundtable. And if you don't see it on the site, all you have to do is contact him and say, hey, I want a sheath, I want a whatever, anything you want made out of leather, and he will make it to fit. And if you want something custom, you can send it to him. He'll make it custom, or he'll tell you how to fit it custom. You get it wet and it sets to that. I mean, if you want anything leather done, Lancelot Leather. And if you want beard products, you can go to Said Stevie at EDC Roundtable also. That's, matter of fact, I have Said Stevie's beard balm and beard oil in my beard right now. Congratulations on 2 years to the EDC Roundtable. And we have a 10% discount code, Beez10, 10% off. Eva Lee said, is Spyderco ever going to release the yellow and black PM2 salt? I don't know. That yellow and black PM2 salt looks really good. Let's see. Did I paste it? I think I did before, but I just posted the link. I've had a couple people ask me which Victorinox this is that I carry every day. It's not a big knife. It's just, you know, it has the perfect little, oh yeah, it also has scissors, by the way. These scissors, I use these scissors all the time too. This little Victorinox just has everything that I need. Has the scissors and the little blade. I don't really use the little blade because I always have knives on me. But if you're going to hand someone a knife, they're opening a package and you want to hand someone a knife, you can either hand them your Wii Equivoc and they'll cut themselves or drop it or something, or you can hand them the Victorinox and they can have all the knife that they need to use. This is the one you hand to someone when they need a knife to cut something open. You don't hand them your big flipper knife that they don't know how to use, or they try to cut a wire with. Baby girl said, yep, sure is. Once I get back inside and upstairs, I'm packing. Funland said, I attached a little pocket clip I bought off Amazon to my 580. Oh yeah, I had one of those attachable pocket clips. There you go. Stacy just put up my affiliate link for Amazon. Go there if you're going to buy anything. BFB Gunner said, speaking of Amazon deals, there was a Smoking Kaiser original carbon fiber for $41 last week. Wow. D. Edelman said, I got a Victorinox 580 and it is great. But here's the new Remette RT swordfish. Reversible blade. And they have a bunch of different versions of it. With fat carbon fiber and stuff like that. Let me pull something up here real quick. Because this is Beez. I can hear movement upstairs. She's probably going to be heading down here any minute. And you guys can hear about her wonderful birthday weekend. All right, let's do this. All right, I'm going to show you VooFam's knife. And then you guys remind me, we got to stop by Blade Binge. I stopped by Blade Binge twice a live stream. Let's see. All right, here we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we have VooFam's new collaboration, his new knife. Let's check it out. It's going to come up. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's got that awesome. Oh, yeah. Check that out. This is looking good. There's one picture. Oh, yeah. I'm digging it. Look at that. That's a good looking blade. Jim Wheeler said, B started reading your comment. Yeah. Look at that. This is Vu Fam. What's the name of it again? Oh, yeah. That's definitely titanium. I already know that's going to be titanium. It's Miguron. I love Miguron. I like that blade. So is that a hole for a thumb stud? Did you take the thumb stud out? I like that blade shape. The Miguron Vane. V-A-N-E. Yeah, look at that. I can't wait to show this one. That is a good looking knife. So it's going to have, oh, there's a picture of it with the thumb studs. That finish, that diamond pattern on Miguron knives, I just really like it. Raccoon Tactical said, does Miguron sites ship from the U.S.? You can get Miguron on Amazon. Yes, I did hear you singing.
Oh, no. Did the people hear me singing?
I don't think so.
That's good.
Yeah, got no comments on that. Vu Fam has a collab with Miguron Knives, and he has a really good knife coming out.
I don't like your setup.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't like your setup.
Too close?
The computer's at a different angle.
Oh, well, I can change that.
No, don't move on my behalf.
Well, the only thing when I set the camera up and then I have to put this so it's not touching this. So sometimes it's different.
You're different.
Looks like the checkering on fancy gun grips.
Did you cheese in this?
Yeah, a couple pieces.
Okay.
Vu Fam said more or less expensive than a Geddon. That is a good looking knife, Vu. That is a very good looking knife. Check that out.
This chair's gonna be cold.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Beez is in the hive.
Hi. I don't have a microphone on. Hello.
And I told them you were going to tell everyone about your birthday weekend, what you did for your birthday weekend, what happened.
What happened?
Derek said, could I have a couple pieces to Mrs. Beez? I haven't got to eat yet.
I mean, I got my snack.
Oh, yeah. Mrs. Beez made her own snack.
Does Mrs. Beez like Disney? I designed a shirt that looks like a Disney logo. I do like Disney. Who doesn't like Disney?
Mrs. Beez made a treat.
I made a treat. What happened was Mrs. Beez rocking the 80s hair tonight.
Oh, yeah. You got to show them your hair again. They love your curly hair.
It's a little wild.
Hold on, I got to put background so they can see it.
Wild and crazy.
Oh, I got an idea.
Why don't you just hold up a thingamabob? Da, na, 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 na. Hair, crazy, curly.
Look at that. Mrs. B. This is she's naturally curly. She has
I'm natural curry.
she has very curly hair.
I do. It's not.
She doesn't have to do anything special to it to make it curly.
It's curly, but it's not the curliest. This is day 2 curls. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, Chris. Dun, dun, dun. So my birthday.
Is that upstairs? Oh no!
No, I'm kidding. It's upstairs. I'll grab it.
Mrs. Beez is going up to get one of her birthday presents to show y'all. Nick Martino said we made a cinnamon hot honey infused whipped butter. So good. Oh yeah, that sounds like what you get at Texas Roadhouse. And the puppy goes crazy upstairs.
Hippo Anonymous. Hippo Anonymous.
This is the RT Swordfish. I have 5% off this bad boy. And there's, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10 different versions of the Swordfish. So if you like gravity knives, this is a very fancy gravity knife.
My right knee kind of hurts.
So,
You like I just looked at both of my kneecaps?
yeah.
I couldn't remember which one I had surgery on.
So, Mrs. Beez, give us a
Hello.
what do we give? Do a pizza check
Quick,
and
quick,
a
hold
birthday
on.
check.
Side note, Nick Martino says sloppy joes are good sometimes. Does anyone in here put mayonnaise on their sloppy joe sandwiches?
I've never heard of that.
I do. I mean, like, yeah, you do. I put mayonnaise on my sandwiches.
You never pay attention.
My kneecap is wet. Anywho, nail check. They're naked.
They're naked.
I'm letting them breathe for a while. I put mayo on my mayo. Oh, a couple nopes, couple oohs.
He cleaned his plate.
Yep. That's why I brought it on.
Did he get a full complement of food today?
He got like a cup and a half today. I can't help it that the big guy likes to eat. You want me to go get him more food?
I'm going to get him more food while you're giving everybody the check. You're good.
I'll move. What am I checking?
Pizza check, birthday check.
Pizza check. We did frozen pizza. Honestly, we debated if we were going to do pizza or cookbook because I got a new cookbook and the food is delicious because we're having pizza tomorrow. That's going to be pizza-y. It's real greasy. Let's just say the first time I ever met Brian's family was at this pizza joint and they got like the pepperoni cups, that cup. And so the grease just sits in it. Whew, it hit my stomach
He's gonna
hard.
poop in his crate tonight.
I had the sweats. It was bad. Anywho, so we did frozen pizza. Was it Joe's? Tombstone. Cheese and pepperoni and pepperoni sausage, I think was the other one. What else did yours have on it?
I think that was it.
So those were those two things. Fluffy Delgado says, OMG, Mrs. Beez has to start a Flock of Seagulls cover band. Flock of bees gulls.
Bees gulls?
Bees gulls.
This chair is giant.
It's large and in charge, but it's comfy.
Yep.
So for my birthday, what is happening? Holy guacamole. Cup of pepperoni grease. Doesn't the pizza place we're going tomorrow night have like they're known for their cup pepperonis with grease in it?
Oh yeah, Joe's Pizza.
Yeah. Donder says we just ordered Pizza Hut. Our boy got a Pizza Hut gift card for graduation. He chose to buy pizza for tonight. That was very nice.
I like Pizza Hut.
I do too. Does Pizza Hut do thin crust, or are they mainly just like hand tossed or like deep dish?
I don't know.
If they do thin crust, I'd like to try their thin crust.
Seems like we've had that before.
I don't think we've ever had.
You're getting a lot of compliments on your hair.
Thank you. That's what I get for not doing anything with it. So birthday weekend. My aunt and uncle own a place on a lake. Is that a lake?
Yep.
It's a lake. So we went up there early Saturday morning, spent all day Saturday and Sunday, and left late Sunday evening to come back home. It was hot on Sunday. Hey, I did not burn though, which is a feat in itself because I was ghostly, to say the least. So Saturday we got up there early, got out on the pontoon, putzed around the boat for a while, and then we had delicious little slider sandwiches.
Oh yeah, those were good. There's
so
nothing
good.
like having sandwiches while you're on the boat.
Is it were they good because we were like on the boat and relaxing, or do you think they would be that good if we made them at home?
They were still good. I mean, I think there's nothing better than being out on the boat and then you get sandwiches, cold sandwiches, and a cold Coke Zero.
That is true. So we did that. He took wow, that's a long hair. A quarter. Would you even say a quarter of our fishing gear?
Yeah.
He took a quarter of our fishing gear up, and he putzed around on the back of the pontoon for a while, and you caught
a really big slab. I caught a big crappie.
But we didn't keep it.
With a rooster tail.
We threw it back. And then that night, we did some night fishing with glow-in-the-dark bobbers, which I love glow-in-the-dark bobbers. We lost our really cool ones, though, that were battery operated. That's okay. We'll buy more. What did we catch? I caught 2 crappie. He caught 1.5 catfish.
I caught a 2.5 pound catfish, and then another one that I fought. I didn't fight it long enough. It was probably about a 10 pounder.
It was biggin'.
And I had it on 4-pound test line. I fought it for quite a while. I should have fought it longer. It was up at the top, and Mrs. Beez had the net ready, and I should have let it run more. And I did a big roll and snapped the line. Its belly was about that big around.
Is that all we caught that night?
Yeah, just a few crappie and a couple catfish.
And then
the next morning,
Jim Wheeler says, let's agree that anything that glows in the dark is pretty cool. I love glow in the dark things. So the next morning we woke up early. Well, not wanting to wake up early. The condo was very echoey and sounded like construction workers were drilling concrete. So we woke up early, which was fine. My dad made his famous egg bake for breakfast, and we had cinnamon rolls for our birthday breakfast. Delicious.
Oh, they were really good. The egg bake was really good.
While we were waiting for my other aunt and uncle to show up for putzing around on the pontoon, we went morning fishing. We caught, he caught one.
I caught a very nice size saw guy.
Yeah, he caught one saw guy.
A big saw guy.
2.
This is
not as large, but still caught 2.
So we got 3 nice size saw guy.
And he filleted them.
I filleted them up.
Then we brought them home. What did we eat them Monday?
The very next day.
Yeah, they were really good.
Oh my gosh, they were so good.
Yeah, so birthday was really good. Just kind of putzed around, very relaxing. Birthday gifts.
Mrs. B's got a couple gifts for her birthday.
I got this small cup, very small. I have drank 3 of these today.
Vu Fam with the super chat. $5 Hold on. I'm chatting with Migron right now, and he said in 3 days the vein will be up on the site, so you'll be able to get Vu Fam's new Migron vein in 3 days.
Yep. So I got this small cup, 40 ounces. Drink 3 of these every day for the last week, which is impressive. Baby girl says, I catch and release. I love to fish. I can bait my own hook. I can catch my own fish. The only thing I'm working up to is taking the hook out of the fish. There's something about it that I just can't do.
If you use pliers, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but I think it's like the whole holding of the fish.
That's the thing is you have to start doing it or you'll never do it.
I know. That's what you're for.
Well,
Vicky says Mrs. B's egg bake is so yummy. We make it maybe monthly now. Going to make Sunday to cook Monday. It's so good.
There you go.
You gotta let it soak overnight. Get a fishing glove. They have fishing gloves.
Probably.
I'll let them look into it.
I showed her the all the teeth on the saw guy. You know, they were like 22 inch, something like that. And I showed her the teeth. I said, here. Now she'll hold up the fish by their mouth and stuff, all that stuff.
Yeah.
She just doesn't take the hook out. I mean, she'll pick them up and hold them for pictures and stuff like that. But I showed her all the teeth on that saw guy, and she was like, oh. They're mean looking, aren't they?
They are. The Punisher too says the last time I went fishing, the only thing I caught was a sunburn and bug bites. I definitely did get at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mosquito bites just on my legs. Oh wait, I got one on my thumb, the side of my thumb, which is a weird spot, and then one on my knuckle. So 11. a lot of fun.
Hold on just a second. We got Josh Branson with the $5 hair super chat. He said, you know, just Canes, I love y'all.
Love you
Just cuz. He loves us all. Thank you very much, Josh, for the $5 hairs, keeping the honey warm, keeping it flowing.
And the other awesome gift that I got, which I take to work and bring home every day because I don't want someone to sticky finger it at
Mrs.
work.
Beez has an EDC.
I got a pin.
She has a new Refine pin.
A fancy.
Look at that.
And I carry it around, and I have a tendency, and I do it more left-handed. When I walk, I click.
Ah.
So I like to annoy everyone that I'm walking by.
Mrs. Beez is a clicker.
Just this one, though. I think it's because it's got a button, and it's easier to button than it is to swing it.
Let me see. Let me give him a close-up. I can't remember what it's called, the Ivy? Or it came with a packet.
Sprout.
It's called the Refine Pin Sprout.
Isn't it a tactile turn?
Oh, it's not Refine, it's Tactile.
It's tactile turn.
This is a Tactile Turn. I carry a Refine. Mrs. B's got a Tactile Turn. This is the Tactile what?
Tactile Turn Sprout.
Sprout. Let me see if I can get in here close enough. It has really good texture.
It's textured.
You can't see the texture. I don't know. Let me get a flashlight out. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the texture on it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Let me hold it real still here. You can see right there. Look at that. There you go. I have to not move.
Good luck.
And then check out the fancy pocket clip there.
I love the pocket clip.
Has a really fancy pocket clip.
They also gave you a bag of seeds.
Yeah, she got a packet of seeds that came with it, so you can grow
Mike and I says,
sprouts.
Hold on.
Tactile turn. So she has a tactile turn pin.
Mike and Ike says that's a tactile turn seasonal release.
Yeah, tactile turn pin, and I have a tactile Maverick.
Also, this Fun Cool Whip is
she made that
sugar-free, and it's got Oreo pudding
mix
in it, and you just mix it, and it's delicious.
Raybo said, I'll be glad when my wife comes home. Empty here without her.
That's how I felt at lunch today.
Yeah, this is the new seasonal release from Tactile. Mrs. Beez has been wanting a tactile turn pin since Blade Show.
Yeah.
And then this bad boy was released right before her birthday, and I think I surprised her with it.
Yes, because I was looking at it, and you said something about maybe wait to Blade Show to see which style I like. And I was like, okay. And then just kind of forgot about it. And then I was like, bam, in my hand. You want to buy this?
Josh sent me pics to my Instagram. I'll be able to see it after the live stream, but I can't see it on my computer.
What is a tactile rock wall?
That's another rock wall is another knife from Tactile. They're the ones I can't remember all the different knives that Tactile makes. This is the only one that I have is the Maverick. And I tell you, it's a good one.
Want to bite?
That stuff is so good.
It is so good.
Oh my gosh. So you just get Cool Whip zero sugar, and then put a packet of...
It's a half a packet of Oreo pudding.
Half a packet of Oreo pudding. Man. Melvin Inman said he won't on MC. I'm guessing he meant I won on MC. Nick Martino said the NES release they did was pretty cool looking. Nick Martino said, I love houseplants, so have a lot of them.
I cannot keep a plant alive to save my life.
Yeah, I pretty much take care of the watering and keep the plants alive.
I pick them out, I'll plant them, and then after that, they're his.
I am super excited about Vufan's collab with Migaron, and in 3 days you'll be able to get them. Richard Meyer said, we fish all the time down here in Clearwater, Florida.
I love fishing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Mrs. Beez, she is a fishing fanatic. She loves to go fishing.
I mean, who doesn't love to fish?
Who doesn't love to go fishing?
Well,
and there's nothing like fishing on Sunday, catching some sawguy, which is a hybrid of a walleye, and fillet them up, and then the next day.
What's the knife you're flicking?
This is the QSP Vault.
No salads?
QSP Vault. And this knife, believe it or not, is only like 85, which is just, it's such a good looking knife.
Jill says, you got my address, Beez. Just pass that vault on over. I want to check it out. I'll send it back. Promise.
Yeah, this is I have a link in this live stream if you want to use my QSP link. That way I get credit for getting you there. This Blue Sun said I have to live in the mountains or near the oceans.
What about mountains on the one side and ocean on the other?
Yeah, precision. I really like the feel of it. It's nice. It looks way more expensive than it is. Like this looks like $150 or $200 knife, and
Yeah.
it's about 85.
That's pretty good.
And these are comfortable. They're not like the typical ones with the thumb steady things. These are a lot easier to hold on to.
Hey,
Kevin Kirk coming in hot with a $20 hair super chat. He gets 2 Amerihairs.
2 Amerihairs.
2 Amerihairs for heating up the honey up in this hive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will need a hashtag.
Yep.
Because we're not going to go until midnight tonight because Beez has to work for his 7th day in a row tomorrow.
But you know what's happening tomorrow?
What's happening tomorrow?
What am I excited about?
Why don't you tell him, Mrs. Beez?
You tell him.
Well, I already told him what I'm doing Sunday and Monday. But
That's what I'm excited about.
I didn't tell him what's happening tomorrow.
What's happening tomorrow?
Well, tell him what's going to happen while I'm at work.
So what happened to the table? Did you drop something on it?
Who knows?
Interesting. So tomorrow, my pops, well, actually, both of my parents are coming over. My dad is going to start the demo on the bathroom.
Yep.
And my mom and I are going to finish the guest bedroom.
Yeah.
I have to sand with my new sander.
Oh, Mrs. B's got a hand sander for her birthday, an early birthday gift.
Which I'm excited about. Now, can I sand?
Is our bathroom, are our door shut?
Yes, I didn't go in it.
Okay.
Can I sand in the bedroom or do I have to move it outside?
I would shut the door. It has a little catcher on the back of it.
I still think particles are going to get
Oh
everywhere.
my gosh, we got to make sure he's getting 4 cups a day.
Oh, schmuckums. You need to eat some food there, skinny mini.
Jiminy
But
Christmas.
yeah, I'm going to sand and stain a dresser while my dad demolishes the bathroom. I shouldn't say demolish. He's not going to demolish.
He's taking the tile down off the
Well, when
off
I
the
say
wall.
that, I thought of like
Demolish.
pooping. Yeah. Just never give your wife an iron for her birthday. He actually does more ironing than I do. I'm not the best at it, to say the least.
Nick Martino just got a Milwaukee M18 orbital sander.
Hey.
Yeah, the one Mrs. B's got, we got at Harbor Freight. It's the 5-inch disc. It has the little, come here, puppy. Stay down here. I don't trust you.
Come here, Bogey.
Melvin Inman said, my wife hated her Valentine's vacuum.
Our vacuum is making a squeaky sound.
Just need to clean it.
I think there's hair stuck in the right wheel.
Okay. Hi, puppy.
But back to fishing. I think...
Hi, puppy. Hello, come here. Come here.
Knives, I guess, says, I love how she immediately took all of the demolished bathroom jokes away from us. I knew where it was going. Back to fishing, though.
There you go, puppy.
I don't know. I think I get the love for fishing from my grandma because my dad doesn't really like it. My mom, she's like a 2%, and I don't think my brother fishes that often. So I'm just the odd duck in the family. Bogey.
Yeah, Mrs. Beasley likes to fish as much as I do.
My nose hole itches.
You want to come up here?
Fabric softener is my best friend when it comes to that. If you wear wrinkled clothes, they become unwrinkled. If you wear iron clothes, they become wrinkled.
What's true?
I personally don't really care what people think about my clothing. So
Will you tap the screen?
tap the screen? Like tap it where?
Tap Kevin's comment. Thank you very much, Kevin, for the 20 doll hairs for warming up the hive.
I don't know where.
Bogey says thank you. You just tap one and tap it again.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Hello.
He's just wanting me to straight up hold him up.
David Jewell has been a member for 8 months.
David Jewell.
Just wait for it. Mrs. Beez picks the best giveaway hashtags. I do. They're usually really obscure. Experience Precision has been a member for 26 months
with a super chat.
A super chat. Da-na-na.
And David Jewell, just so I say it official, has been a member for 8 months with a super chat.
Oh yeah, I never say it right.
What did he say? Just wait for it, Mrs. Beez.
I have the best
hashtags.
I just need a letter. Somebody shoot me a letter.
Yeah, what's the first letter that's gonna start her hashtag?
I just need a letter. You're the
Backcountry Dave said I have one iron and it's used for waxing skis.
That is one thing I've never done. I've never snow skied, and I can't water ski either. All right, so the first letter is F.
There we go. We're gonna
go with
F. F was the first pick, and 2 people picked it. And then we had Z's and B and T and Z. Brian Kerr, member for 13 months with a super chat. He said, I will take half off of 26 for 100 bees. Half off of 26 for 100 bees.
Well, there's 26 letters in the alphabet. So what's half? What's the middle?
Take half of 26 for 100 bees.
I don't know. I think I'm putting too much.
D. Edelman said, my parents are in the iron and steel business. Mama irons while dad steals. BFB Gunner's been a member for 10 months with a super chat. He said, they shall grow not old as well that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. We will remember them.
Sir. You are too cute.
Rainbow said, hashtag not from the insane word dictionary would be nice. M is in the center, said Dawn. Mahi is in season right now. That's a delicious fish. Mahi.
Mahi.
I like some mahi. Mrs. Beez is picking out a hashtag. Jim Wheeler said it's a Jeopardy reference. I like Jeopardy. A sane word. Why? I never.
Jeopardy.
This is Jeopardy.
Did you know Wheel of Fortune? Is that Pat?
Pat Sajak?
His last day is the 7th.
Wow. So Pat Sajak's hanging it up. He's been doing it, what, 30 years?
Something. You had a hair on your eyebrow, but you got it.
I know. Blue Sun, I said, I just think that not all have the privilege of growing old.
Oh, we watched a news article. It wasn't a news article. We watched the news, and they were talking about a gentleman who was like 101 or 102.
He was 102.
And he looks fantastic.
He looked like he's maybe 70.
And he was very well spoken for an elderly gentleman.
For someone over a century old, he was very well spoken, and one of those guys that he probably always looked 30, 40 years younger than he was.
Fought in the war.
Pat Sajak makes $15 million a year.
Wow. I wonder what he's going to make not doing the show.
He's got so much money now, it doesn't matter.
It took you a minute to figure out what I was doing. Didn't it?
Yeah.
You're like, what is she
I was like,
doing?
what is she doing? Then I was like, oh, she's doing one of those.
Anywho.
Buenos dias, Gareth. Gareth's in the hive. Remette Knife gifted 5 Beez Blades memberships with a super chat. And Richard Meyer, Evil E, Craig Vincent, Dust Slad, and Steven Johnson were gifted memberships by Remette. And I am flipping the Remette RT swordfish. Speaking of fish, we're all talking about fish right now. Here's the swordfish, and I like.
Jim Wheeler says, "OMG, I remember those things."
I like this Tonto blade. I'm a digging it.
The word.
Oh yeah, let me pull this up.
Slightly long.
What are you doing, puppy? He wants to get over to the cat bowls. What he wants. Did he eat the rest of that food too?
No, he ate some of it.
Okay. Oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We have a update on Blade Show 2024 Atlanta. Ken Faulkner with the $10 hair super chat.
Super chat.
It's 13 days, 7 hours, and 13 minutes until Blade Show. Thank you very much, Ken, for that audacious, awesome update to Blade Show 2024. Raybo said, I went hog wild last week buying Remette knives. Coming soon to a video near you. There you go.
Yeah.
This is the Remette. This is one of the versions of the Remette RT swordfish. And here is a look at the fat carbon on this one. And there are several versions. There's one version. And by the way, the blade is reversible on this knife. Look at the pattern on this. Did anyone guess what this pattern? Think of a video game that came out in the 80s.
Pop-up radio.
What does that pattern remind you of? What video game? I know tons of people in here are already know.
Does it start with a K?
Kinda. Stephen O has been a member for 12 months with a super chat.
Hey.
He said 1 year. Oh dear. Steve O has been a member for one solid year. Can you believe it? I mean,
Hubert.
Can you believe it?
Everybody's saying Hubert.
That is exactly it.
I was thinking
he was the one that went. He would cuss in computer language when he got squished.
The only reason I know Hubert is because of the show.
Pixelated.
Pixels? Yeah. With what's his face?
With Mall Cop, Paul Blart, Kevin somebody.
I was thinking the other guy, Waterboy. Terrible with names. Hi, you're so handsome and fluffy.
I really like this blade too.
And it really likes you.
I like both blades.
Kevin James, Adam Sandler.
Kevin Sandler, Adam James.
Look at that. I feel like we could loosely describe something with the worst descriptions possible, and someone in here would still know what we're talking about. And that's what I love about it. Cheesy Pete's, what are you doing?
Yeah. I mean, I just opened these tonight. I'm just I'm just getting to fidget with them.
What is the price tag on them swordfishes?
Well, I have a discount code.
And the midget from Game of Thrones. Yes. What is his name?
I have no idea.
I want to say Steven, but I don't think that's right. Is that the only way to open it?
It's a gravity knife. It opens by gravity.
That's kind of annoying.
It's pretty cool. It's also illegal in many states.
It's cool, but I also feel like who wants to flip their arm and hand
well, when you you don't have to.
Oh,
I'm doing it up here to be on the camera.
When you pull it out of your pocket.
When you pull it out of your pocket, it's just automatically open.
Peter. That's right.
Oh, Peter.
I was close. Bogart, don't. I see you. I'm looking right at you.
All right,
no.
Let me see your hashtag.
It's kind of long, but it's fun.
I like it. That is fun. That is very fun.
Thank you, raccoon. Caw-caw. Did anybody see that movie? I don't know. I just totally forgot the name of it. I'll think about it.
The movie
Good
we were talking
Peter
about earlier?
Griffin Bees. No. Honestly, I'm
I've
not
been-
really sure where I was going with that thought. What were you saying?
I've been known to do an impression or two.
F you. Robert Vance says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Bees.
What's up, Roberto?
Hello, sir. Happy Friday.
Rabo got his wife a raccoon top lock. Very
Ooh.
nice. A raccoon. Going to enter tonight, but DSKFS if I win.
Well, look at you go. Shooby dooby.
You always do that when you're trying to figure out what's going on.
I do it at work too when I'm walking. I said it really loud and then walked into the detective section and I'm like, oh, there's people actually in here. Also, there is a very good opportunity that if you leave dispatch, it is a straight shot. If all of the doors are open, it's the only way it works. There's a straight shot from dispatch all the way back to the captain's offices. Every time all of the doors are open, I want to run through it so bad. But I know I'm going to be running real quick. My foot's going to clip the carpet, and then I'm just going to come to a screeching halt, and I'm going to have rug burn on my face.
Oh, yeah. All right, so
what does DSKFS mean?
That means do something kind for someone.
Yeah.
So the hashtag is on your screen. Only enter it once. So take your time. There is no hurry. I haven't even shown you what the giveaway is yet.
It'll be another 45 to 55 minutes.
Yeah. It's not going to be that long because I have to work again tomorrow.
Tacos. Taco. I saw a video of Dayton PD at the Dayton Library. What were they doing? Were they reading books?
Must have been something going on in Dayton.
Do they know how to read? That's a funny. Does anyone know what the hashtag means?
Flumididdle.
We're having Taco Tuesday on Friday.
Hey, is that kind of like Christmas in December?
I love a good taco night.
Kelly O'Neill said Cubert. What? Not update your
Refresh.
screen. Yeah.
Refresh and rejuvenate. Mm-hmm. Oh my golly.
Oh yeah, it's live action.
Blue sun said it, but it quickly flew by. So if you didn't see what he read, Google it. Google it.
Flumididdle. Only type it one time. One time on the Flumididdle.
We're both still sniffy.
I know.
You know,
I've been sniffy for like 2-3 weeks now.
I blew my nose today twice. Well, once this morning and my right ear squeaked. And then I blew it later on this afternoon, like when I got home after work, and I blew it again and it like popped and crackled. So I think it might be opening up.
Flumididdle.
Dog one said I had to go chase a dog. Did I miss the point of the hashtag?
Tim B said he just sold a Kaiser October on Blade Binge. He loves selling on Blade Binge.
Blade Binge.
See, Blade Binge is awesome stuff. That is where you buy and sell knives on the secondary market, and you go to the Blade Binge shop.
The hooky.
If you go to the Blade Binge shop, I have 10% off. So if you want any new knives, you can just go there, and I'll give you a little quick tour ski right here. And only do the hashtag one time. And there's no hurry, no rush. You don't have to worry about spamming the chat or anything like that.
Apparently, it's also a food.
Flumididdle is also a food.
Yeah.
Well, I did not know that.
I didn't either, because Vicky just asked me. She's like, have you ever tried Flumididdle? And I'm like, I didn't know it was a food.
So this is the Blade Binge shop. Blade Binge has a marketplace. That's right here. That's where you can buy and sell knives on the secondary market that are used, gently used, or just pre-owned. And a lot of people get them out and don't even cut anything with them, and they sell them for a reduced price. That's the marketplace. We'll go there in just a second. But the Blade Binge shop sells all the major brands, and these are all brand new. WE knives, you can go in there and get you a WE Equivoc like I have, or a Dimco, Spyderco, Civivi, Kaiser.
Is it a foolish dessert? Apparently.
Best Tech, Kubi, Vosteed, ZT knives, Victorinox, Olight. See, you can go probably get you a Victorinox 580 and get 10% off.
Do you think I could stay in the dresser on the porch?
Say what?
Can I stay in the dresser on the porch?
Yeah.
I think it's.
You can't go wrong with outside.
I was gonna say it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Hive 72 has been a member for 12 months with us. Super chat.
Super chat, y'all.
He said, love watching the Hive live while sharpening my Bastide hedgehog.
So, speaking of enjoying the chat,
one solid here. Hives. Gareth said, don't forget to hit the like your mom did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, my mom might be in the chat tonight.
She could be.
My mom, aunt, and uncle have never really watched the show before. And they watched it for the first time last weekend. And they apparently loved it.
They had fun watching.
They did.
They liked the banter between me and Mrs. Beez and the violently orange shoes that I wear.
Oh yeah, are you wearing them right now?
No. These are violently orange.
They're less violent.
They're not as violently orange.
They're dullently orange.
And there's Tri-State. A word from our village idiot, Tri-State EDC, good old Tri-State. I thought that was a pocket protector.
I mean,
it looks like a pocket protector.
It would be pretty epic.
Good old Tri-State.
Why does he remind me of somebody from The Office?
He looks like somebody that would be on The Office.
Robert Van says Mrs. B's Flumadiddle is a pudding.
Flumadiddle.
Is it a lame pudding?
You go out here and get you some ZT stuff.
It? Has anybody eaten Flumadiddle?
I'm just going to tell you all right now, this right here is a great carry pouch. It holds, I believe, 18 knives. I highly recommend this ZT pouch. It's so it's 30, you'd get $3 off, so it'd be 27 bucks. It's worth it. It's a fantastic pouch. You can put a knife in all of the slots, and then on top of that, it has enough room where you can put some knife pouches with knives in them in it.
Chris Hull says Tri-State looks like he's from Reno 911. Sir?
Oh no. Yeah, Tri-State would for sure fit in with Reno 911.
Veer says he looks like he'd be at the water dispenser ready to conversate at the wrong time all the time.
Oh yeah.
Probably ask you how the weather is. So, did you see the weather today?
So yeah, what do you think about those clouds, huh? Pretty crazy clouds, don't you think?
How about this water cooler? It's really cold.
Huh?
Oh, that's good stuff. Sir.
What's he chewing on?
I thought he was trying to chew in the box, but he was just his foot hit it.
So if you're wanting to get you a zero tolerance knife, you can go on Blade Binge and get 10% off when you're getting a nicer knife, a more pricey knife. That's a lot of money. Like if you're getting an original carbon fiber liner lock for $264, you'd get $26.40 off with my discount code BEEZ10 off Blade Binge shop. Now, here, if you all can see where I'm pointing, the shop marketplace, you go to the marketplace. This is where you buy and sell knives on the secondary market. Like right here, you can get a CK Maverick S. That's a pretty cool looking knife. Vu Fam said Beez at the water dispenser talking about his NKD. Hashtag NKD. I don't even know what that is. Robert Vance said, what?
You dirty hobo.
Got
the sticky off the box.
Robert Vance said, I never have, but I think I have Flumadiddle go out on a car one time. Oh, yeah. Don't you hate it when the Flumadiddle goes out on your car?
The flipperdoodle.
Then you have to take it to the whatchamacallit to get a whatchamachigger and, Raybo, I'm sorry for what... Watch City Knife said, Raybo, I'm sorry for what she's going through. I'll be sure to pray for your wife. I can tell she means everything to you. I lost my wife to colon cancer almost 17 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That's sad.
And that's perfect time for a public service announcement. If you are 45 or over, go get a colonoscopy. Do it. Don't be afraid to do it. It's one of the leading cancers on the planet. It's one of the number one killers is colon cancer. People don't think about it, but if you're 45 or over, go get a colonoscopy.
Oh, and NKD is New Knife Day.
NKD. Oh, new knife day.
I was thinking
Oh.
something else, but that works too. And didn't the age for a colonoscopy change?
Colonoscopies, it used to be 50. Now it's 45. There's a reason they lowered it, because you want to catch it early. If you have a little polyp or something, they can take it right off and it won't turn into cancer.
Do a polyp.
Do a polyp of daisy. Oh. Winter Blade Mirage, black
Welcome.
titanium.
Welcome to our household.
Yep, that's
where random things pop out of our mouths often.
There's a lefty
you want
paramilitary too. Kaiser
Say.
Original XL for 95. That's a good one. So that would be 85. Or yeah, 80.
I don't even think you realize you have one on your nose.
So that'd run you 85 bucks.
Did you see that? That's impressive. He balanced that on his nose forever.
All right, let me show you all what's in this gall, as Top Dog calls it. Top Dog's listening tonight. His eyes, he's having trouble with his eyes, so
Top diggity dog. I hope your eyes feel better. We can't see it again.
By the way, everyone,
you need to fix your screen.
Oh.
I'm assuming that's what Ken means.
Yes, whenever I switch over, I always forget. When I switch to a different screen.
Get your pooter checked and your
roto-rootered.
Roto-rootered.
That's my guess. Roto-rootered now. Yeah. Yep, there you go.
That's funny.
There's a lefty CJRB Pyrite Warncliffe. Here's a watch, men's relic, wet black and gold fossil, 165 feet, dive date watch, 39 bucks.
Speaking of watches, I wear my watch every day. Pretty much I roll out of bed and I put it on and then I don't take it off until I go to bed. Over the weekend, being on the lake, obviously I didn't wear it because one, I didn't want to wear a tan line, and two, I didn't want to get too much water on it or in it. I felt naked all weekend. I looked at my wrist so many times looking at my wrist, but it's weird. I was never a watch person.
Yeah, once you start wearing a watch, and then if you don't have it on, you're like, you feel out of sorts.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable.
So this is the Blade Binge shop.
Talking about your eyes, Beez. Aren't they beautiful?
There's also Cologuard, which is proprietary at-home screening. The specimen may need to be delivered to a lab. I don't know. Still too young for tests.
Oh, yeah. It's
we see ads on TV for Cologuard often.
It's interesting.
But anyway,
someone
you do
in my family has done it before. You pretty much take your specimen in a bucket, in a box.
Not in a bucket.
It is two in a bucket.
It's something that's sealed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's closed. So you take your specimen that's in a container, in a box, to the post office or the UPS store, and then just hand it over. Be like, here's my poop specimen for you to handle and send off.
Look at here.
Thought it was funny, okay?
Keen Sharpens is selling a Delica. Said, this pocket knife was just something in my collection that I don't use anymore, and I'm attempting to create places for other blades. There's a lot more usage left. It's $3. So you can get you that. Look, well, maybe it's not a Delica. Oh, no, it has something on the blade. I can't tell what it says.
Has an address.
It's $3. So you can get you a knife. I'm in the budget section of Blade Binge. This is where people are selling their budget knives. There's $5 for a Camillus titanium fixed blade.
Chameleon.
Look at that. $5 if you want you a chunky fixed blade. There's a Marbles hunk of steel multi-tool.
Hey.
A cold steel Kudo for $6. I have one of those somewhere. Frost cutlery folding knife. So you can go on here if you just want to get something new for a few. Okay, here you go. $9 for a Rough Rider multi-tool D2 steel liner lock.
Evilise says, Beez, my shaman is still on Blade Binge. $10 off tonight.
Hey, if you want a Spyderco shaman, go right here where we're looking. Go on Blade Binge and look up. Let's see.
VCR Fine says, you poop in a bucket, add magic liquid, screw on the lid, and mail it out. I love the look at UPS workers when I hit it off, but I'm kind of sick that way.
There you go. Who has the Shaman? Evil E?
Evilly.
Well, I put in Spyderco Shaman. It didn't pop right up. Here we have a bunch of Spydercos. I wonder if I search Shaman. What?
Shaman. I don't know.
I probably misspelled Shaman. I always misspell it. Shaman. Evil E, Spyderco Shaman Custom. Like new inbox, DLC, custom red screws, red and black CME, factory edge, never used, carry one time, comes with everything, box, paperwork, sticker, OG black screws, extra red screws, cool red and black theme. He's taken off, how much?
$10.
$10 off. So you can get $10 off if you buy this. Boy, that is a wicked looking Shaman. Wow. Look at that. That's a Beez Blade special right there.
Oh yeah, black and red.
Wow. Black and
at
yellow, black and yellow. That is a nice looking knife right there. I tell you what, boys, that's a good looking knife.
Sir, do you have ants in your pants tonight? Is that what this is about? You got ants.
That is a really good buy right there. There you go. Evil E is taking $10 off if you buy it tonight. See, that's what Blade Binge is all about, buying stuff and selling stuff on the secondary market.
You know what's gross?
What?
How dirty this dog's face is compared to his forehead.
Oh yeah, he took the hat off.
Yep.
So look, so here's a Shaman by Meatloaf. This one's $320. The Shaman by Meatloaf. That one's $320, or you can get this one for $280.
$280.
Blacked out with the awesome red hardware.
Why do you turn your head at that? $2.
TWK said, did I miss where you read my milestone chat? Well, let's look and see if I missed it. I've been looking at the screen, so I very well could have.
I very well could. I personally did not see it. So.
Well, if it was during while everyone was putting in the hashtags,
oh yeah,
it probably went by at about 342 miles an hour. Here is Rob Dunaway, member for 24 months with a super chat.
Super chat.
He said swordfish or psyop. I can't decide. Well, you need to decide whether you want a gravity knife or a flipper knife.
Yes.
So that's going to be the difference on that, is whether you want a gravity knife. These swordfish are the first gravity knives on Beez Blades. And what do we have here? Hold the bus. TWK Knives, aka Travis Kirk's been a member for 29 months with a super chat.
Super chat. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Holy cow. He said, I'm about to hit the big 3-0, which is 2.5 years. And it's been an absolute win for me. Thanks to you and Mrs. Beez and all the content creators in the knife community.
Hey, hey.
Thank you very much, Travis Kirk.
Hey, hey.
Dude, Travis Kirk is a month away from 30 months as a member.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
That's madness. Absolute madness.
It's madness.
My nose holes are plugged and drippy. You didn't want to play with it, but I want to pull this hood down.
And what's this? Chef Rocky has been a member for 12 months with a super chat. He said, love to you and yours, especially my best friend. Chef Rocky's been a member for 1 solid year.
Oh.
Miss Beez, if you'll talk to them just for a moment, and then I'll be right back and I'll show them beautiful knife and prizes that are going to be. Oh, there's going to be 2 knives in this giveaway, by the way.
2
knives. We're going to have one from Remette.
And I got to pick what it is. Yeah, toast. Anywho, food. I'm still kind of hungry. I don't know if I ate enough today. What is everybody snacking on? Is anyone snacking on coffee? Coffee sounds delicious. I have not had a single drip of coffee all week, and I don't know why. But I definitely think I'm going to have some coffee tomorrow morning. Thanks, Robert Vance. Saltines. You know, saltines are good. Honestly, if I had to go for saltines or club crackers, I would go for club crackers because they're a little like salty. Tina has brownies. Mrs. B's knife of the day. I carried my Gemini in my pocket. I did not use it, but I carried it. Frozen chocolate covered banana. What if you did banana piece, peanut butter, banana piece? So you got a sandwich and then you dip it in chocolate and then you freeze it. That sounds good. Just saying. Double espresso and Tate's chocolate chip cookies. That sounds good too. I love tiramisu. So do I. Chicken in a basket? Brisket. Basket.
Chicken in a brisket.
I like the new glasses. Thank you. They're my favorites. Although I noticed the other day, my paint is peeling on my glasses. It's like they got scratched on something and now it's just like chipping off.
Oh.
Mrs. Robert says Mrs. B's curls for days. I have 57 watches. That's a lot of watches. Do you wear them all? I want peanut butter Pop-Tarts. I had hot fudge cake with ice cream earlier. That sounds good. I want grape Pop-Tarts back. Is that a thing?
Grape Pop-Tarts. That sounds good.
That does not sound good.
I like grape.
Ooh,
I'd try it.
I can tell your mustache stuff. Is
yeah, I have said Stevie beard oil and the beard guy. I can't remember his name. The bearded pup. Beard balm. I have 2 different kinds of beard stuff on. So first of all, we have a knife that we're giving away.
Blue Sunny's got 60 arms. It lets him start a fund to buy him 3 watches.
Oh yeah, there you go. They're grape. I got it nice fast. We were shouting you out earlier, man. We're trying to get you to 20K.
He's eating saltines.
I can eat saltines all day long.
See, I'm more of a club cracker kind of girl than a saltine.
So this is the giveaway, and this is the giveaway. First of all, we're giving away Remette. I'll show you this real quick.
Remette.
We've been showing the Remette RT swordfish tonight. Oh my gosh, I am covered in dog fur. How did that happen?
Always covered in dog fur.
Oh my gosh, I am full on bogey.
Puppy, come say hi to the people.
The puppy got. Let me show this stuff first. The puppy got groomed today, so he is quite hairy. Or losing hair because he got all fluffed up at the groomers. So here's the first thing. The first knife in tonight's giveaway is a brand new.
Must be like those orange crush Pop-Tarts from a couple years ago. I found them at the Dollar Tree. Is the dollar store closing or is it just the 99-cent stores? Would you stop eating this box, please?
A brand new Remette Rhino is the first knife in tonight's giveaway.
Justin says, I'm always covered in dog hair too. I mean, I feel like an outfit isn't complete without dog hair on it. All I know is if work told me that I had to come to work with no animal hair on my clothes, I would not be able to work there anymore.
You would go through an entire lint roller a day.
Oh, it would be the worst.
So this is the Remette Rhino. This is a really good knife. Has good texture on the G10 scales.
Dollar General.
Dollar General.
Also, I heard Party Cities are closing.
Oh yeah.
I love our Party City.
It has a reversible pocket clip. Very nice blade.
It's a 99-cent stores, and Dollar Tree's only closing some of the underperforming stores. Gotcha.
Easily reverse flickable, by the way. What's up, KC? The Punisher said it's just, okay, you just read that. So here is the first one. It also comes with a, what do you call it, microfiber cloth. Let me put this back in the box real quick.
Okay.
Flumadiddle. Would you look at it? I mean, just look at it.
Just look.
Paul Casper said, would you look at that? So there's a Remette. That's the first thing. We have the Keep Calm and Buzz On giveaway. Be cool.
Knives, I guess, says, so we're saying Spirit Halloween is about to open a few thousand new locations.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yes, absolutely.
We have a challenge from Top Dog. Oh, look at that. We have a Beez Blades Hank, or a Beez Hank, a Bee Hank. All right.
Hank.
If you will look at your screen, I'll show you now. All you regulars, let's see.
Chive cottage cheese toast.
Chive cottage cheese toast. I'll try anything once.
No. Isn't Family Dollar owned by the same folks who own the Dollar Tree?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, look at this. Whoever wins this giveaway, this is a challenge from Top Dog. We all know a veteran, and if you don't know one, you see them all over the place. Let me get this nice and clear. There we go. Here's a coin that shows gratitude for veterans. Give this coin to your favorite vet or just some vet you see in the wild. It could be a YouTuber that you know is a vet, a family member, or some guy you see in a store or a restaurant that's sporting a hat that says vet. Let me get this back up here. There we go. There we go. It's hard to hold it still. You can figure out who it goes to. But this is a very nice coin. Find a veteran and give them this challenge coin. It will make their day. You can thank them for their service. May is Veteran Appreciation Month. And if you haven't seen it, go to Zach's stuff and look at the look what he received from Top Dog. He got 2 of these, one of which to give, and if you watch the video, you'll know who it's going to.
No, you don't want it.
Major Pal's been a member for 4 months with a super chat.
Super chat.
Major Pal coming in hot. He said, this week for my wife's birthday, I made the Thai drunken noodles and a super delish tres leches cake.
That sounds delicious.
His first attempt, instant favorite. Ooh, how about that? Lucky Mrs. Pal.
Tell your wife I said happy birthday. I love a good birthday.
Nothing like a good birthday. Mrs. B's had a good birthday. Hey, KC, check out the tactile turn pin that Mrs. B's got. What's it called? I
think it's called the Sprout.
The Sprout. It was a new release by Tactile Turn, and Mrs. B's has wanted a tactile turn pin since Blade Show last year. And she got this for her birthday. It has really nice texture. The whole thing is textured. So Mrs. B's has been clicking her new tactile turn pin.
And I'm usually not a clicker.
And yeah, she's not a clicker, but
the pen I'm using right now is silent. Major Pal says, she says, thank you all.
So there's that.
Yeah.
So you're going to get a Bee Hank in this giveaway.
Bee Hank.
A Bee Hank.
Where did he go? I don't see him.
All right, let me keep moving.
Yep.
You're going to get a ginger candy reusable in a reusable tin. Top Dog really likes these reusable tins, and he puts the ginger candy in it, which can soothe your tummy or can just be really good. There you go, some little gingers in it, and you can use this little tin to put whatever in.
Snacks.
And then here's something really cool: a copper coin.
Melvin says, do they have a matching knife? Ooh, I would get that.
Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, Mrs. B's would get that in a heartbeat. 1 ounce of 0.999 fine copper. Very cool coin. People always enjoy getting these cool coins. And it comes in a little velvety pouch.
A velvet.
Blue velvet.
I was thinking Velveteen Rabbit, but yours works too.
And here we have a Streamlight 325 lumen pocket mate. Look at that. Put that on your keychain and light it.
Interesting.
Look at that. Jim said, can't express how badly I want that Hank.
Punisher 2 says, speaking of Top Dog, anyone heard from him tonight?
Top Dog is in. He is listening. His eyes are bothering him tonight, so he's just chilling, listening tonight. But Top Dog, everybody's thinking about you, man. We love you, bro. I hope your eyes heal up, or not heal up, but I hope they correct. He went to the doctor, got him checked out. He's resting his eyes, but rest assured, he is listening tonight.
And he's gonna know what everyone is saying.
And believe me, when his eyes clear up, he is going to watch the live stream and he will see everything that everybody said. So if you want to shout him out right now at 11:21, that would be very nice. Very, very nice. Shout out to Top Dog.
Punisher 2 says, sorry to hear that, Top Dog. Hope your eyes feel better soon.
Yes.
Mr. Pelly. It's my birthday Monday. Would love to win this.
Hey, happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
NFK20 said, by the way, my brother never won in your lives.
Ginger Fisher says, what's the worst thing a blind person could read? Nothing, because they're blind.
Yeah, everybody give Top Dog a shout out. Everyone's saying hello, Top Dog. Canal Wright said, anyone else really love pink NO aluminum pocket knives? Question mark. All right, so besides the Remette, let me show you here.
Oh, yeah.
Besides the Remette and the Streamlight and the coin and the tin and the veteran coin to give away and the Hank, there's also another knife in here. It is a brand new QSP knife. Oh, snap. Brand new. It's actually, it's brand new. B-R-A-N-D. Brand new.
Yeah, but do you pronounce the D?
Sometimes. Brand new or brand new if you're over-pronunciating.
Yeah,
like
that
I
doesn't
am.
sound right. I feel like a lot of things you over-pronunciate just don't sound right to my ear holes.
Yeah, sometimes not over-pronunciate, I actually pronunciate.
Yeah, like wheelbarrow. That one's weird.
Wheelbarrow? What do you say?
Wheelbarrow.
Wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow.
What's another one you say? Oh, Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Gareth gifted 1 Beez Blades membership
with a super chat. And who got that membership? Ashley Shaw was gifted membership by Gareth, coming in hot from South Africa.
Yeah.
Gareth. So, brand new QSP, and let's see what the QSP is, and then we're going to see who won all of this stuff. It has all of the wonderful accoutrement that comes with a QSP. It has the sticker and the thingy and another sticker. It has the little penguin sticker.
Robert Vance says, Mrs. Beez, I know you love the Goonies. I watched one of my favorites, The Breakfast Club. I do like The Breakfast Club. I haven't seen it in a while. I watched 16 Candles and Pretty in Pink. What was that, last weekend or the weekend before?
Yeah.
I haven't seen those in a while either.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've watched my content, you've probably never heard me say this.
Oh.
Everybody should have a penguin, right? Swing straight from the vault. We have a brand new red and black shredded carbon fiber QSP penguin. Reversible pocket clip. Look at it. I mean, just look at it.
Not even close. My favorite movies. Where is Molly Ringwald today? She played in a show that just ended. What was that? I don't remember. Other than that, I don't know where she's at. Sean Field says, my birthday is Tuesday. This would be an awesome win tonight.
Happy birthday, Sean.
Happy birthday.
So on top of a Remette Rhino, you're getting a brand new QSP penguin with the red carbon fiber over G10. How about that?
Punisher 2 says, the only penguin I have is the little plastic one I got from Beez. I need the knife version now.
This needs loosened up a little bit. Oh, there we go. A penguin is a knife that you will literally just keep forever because it's just such a perfect little pocket knife. It's just a good pocket knife. This was like the second knife I don't know. It was one of the first 5 knives I ever bought when I got into modern pocket knives. Now you can see that there's protectant on the blade. I'm going to leave that on there to give you the joy of wiping it off.
I like that handle.
Yeah, the handle looks really cool. I have this exact one and I like it. Lanyard Man has been a member for 2 months with a super chat. He said, my birthday is in January and this would be an awesome win for me tonight.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to all you June babies out there.
June?
May babies. People were talking about June earlier. We're not quite to June yet. Thinking about Blade Show. All right, so there's a bunch of accoutrement. I just like saying that word. Look at all that. Look at all that cool stuff in this giveaway.
Sounds very fancy.
Accoutrement, things that go with things.
Hector O says my birthday was 5/21.
Happy
belated
birthday!
birthday.
Happy birthday! All right, let's see who's going to win this. What does it say? QSP, Qbert related.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. You never
Maybe
know.
Qbert is a QSP.
Yeah. Because let me keep on track here, or I'll never get to it. My brain's thinking too many brain things right now. I was just like, oh yeah, you have to get up again and work tomorrow. West Tech's been a member for 15 months with a super chat.
You said that and it made me flinch a bit.
I know, I did come strong.
That was.
I was like, pow, right in the kisser.
Aggressive.
I was like, pow, right in the kisser. He said, I can't believe it's been 15 months. I want that QSP. I gotta win. Thank you very much, West Tech, for supporting Beez Blades, man, and being a member. All right, let's get this rolling. Let's see who's going to win this stuff.
I know, my nose hole.
Everything's very slow to react here.
Unlike you.
Unlike me. Quick reaction time. I have the reflexes of a cat. Meow. All right. Flumadiddle for the Flumadiddle giveaway. Derek for real with the $5 hair super chat.
Super chat.
He said, warming up the honey for Top Dog's quick and healthy recovery. Good luck with the eyes, brother. Shout out to Top Dog. Addicted to Blades 2 has been a member for 4 months with the super chat. He said, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Beez.
Hello.
Hello, Addicted to Blades 2. We got Addicted to Blades 2 and Derek for real. Thank you very much for the $5 hairs. And let's see who's going to win the Flumadiddle giveaway. I love that word, Flumadiddle. And the winner is Mojo 2602.
Hey.
Heyo. Congratulations, Mojo 2602. Say something in the chat so we know that you just saw that you won, and then I'll tell you what to do.
And FK20 says, has my brother won in your contest, Beez? Please read this, by the way.
I don't know if your brother has won or not. Has my brother won in your content, Beez?
Oh, whatever.
Please read this, by the way. I don't know if your brother has won.
You need to scroll down.
So we're looking for Mojo 2602. We give him a minute to say something. Mojo, say something in the chat, please. And everyone is saying hello, Top Dog. Mojo said, I'm here. All right, Mojo. Cool. This is all you got to do is email me, beezblades@gmail.com. And then in the email, make sure you put Mojo 2602 so it's easily searchable for one. And then a screenshot of your YouTube sign-in page where you sign in so I know that it's you, and then your mailing info. And I'll get it mailed out in 4 to 6 weeks, hopefully sooner. 2 to 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, I don't know, as soon as possible. It just don't expect it like next week because it's very busy. Sometimes when you work 6-7 days in a row and you're doing content and mowing the yard and spending time with family, there's thin amount of time for shipping in there. So, but congratulations, man. Let me get that. Said he ain't heavy. He's my brother. Ashley said, everybody have a good night. Thanks again, Gareth. Mrs. Beez, what you got?
I got a stuffy nose.
I have a stuffy, my nose is stuffy and runny at the same time.
Mine's not really runny. It's just stuffy. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Hopefully everyone had a great week. Happy birthday to the birthdays coming up, and happy belated to the birthdays that were in the last couple weeks. Purchase what's in your shopping cart. Love you all, and have a good, safe weekend. Good night. Love you.
Yep. We usually go a lot later than this, but I have to get up early in the morning and go to work again.
I also have to get up early because my dad's coming over.
Yeah, so we're going a little early tonight, folks. But I appreciate you all. I love you to pieces. Thank you to everybody that donated, and shout out to Remette, and a shout out to Blade Binge, and everybody that donated and kept the honey warmed up. And I hope you all I hope some of you get to go to Blade Show. If you do, look me up. We still have another live stream before then. But I love you guys to pieces, and I'll see you in the chats and in the live streams. And remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.